Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the Cycle 3 stream of the need for link navis. So, before we start, I'm just going to briefly go over the format, how to register, and then we're going to get started. So, this format is basically a weekly round-robin tournament with open setups. What that means that you have the whole week to play your matches, and it's a round robin, so you play everyone. The format is link navis, which is a format that allows us to get access to the different navis in the game that you wouldn't normally be able to play with without cheats. And open setups means that you have to submit your build, and then at the start of the cycle everyone will be able to take a look, and part of the setups is the drawings, as we've seen from the start. The next cycle will start on Monday. The information on how to sign up on the screen, and so with me is going to be Eurasia helping with the casting as well. Go ahead, Eurasia.
Yes, I am here, and is everyone ready? Is everyone ready to play some football? We are here at the NFL. Oh wait, playerzero. You told me this was an NFL stream.
It is the NFL stream. It's need for link navis. See, it's perfect.
Oh. Dang, I was getting into character too.
Yeah.
That's fine. Net battles is even better than football.
Exactly. So now we're going to go into our first match of the stream, which is going to be Symes vs a minion. Okay.
Yes.
So first, we have to start with the most important thing, is by looking at the drawings.
Yes, I see. Symes drew his favorite combo right there. He drew a broken panel and a grass panel right next to it, using tornado. And using corn shot and using Tengu nose.
Yeah.
all those are basically pretty powerful combos when used with Tengu Man, since he earns +10 to win chips.
Yeah, exactly. So the way that combo works is that tornado gets double the damage when used on an elemental panel. So the plan that Symes has is to use Geddon to lock the opponent in, and then corn shot to make the panel grass, and then with tornado he will be able to deal a lot of damage.
Yes, it's a very corny strategy, but it ends up dealing massive damage, especially when you combine if you combine that tornado with an attack +30.
Yeah,
that's a lot of damage right there. It'll usually end up either solo deleting or bringing them down to like 200 HP.
Yeah,
so it's a very powerful combo.
And now looking at a minion, so looks like a minion went for the glass painting. Is that?
Oh yes, I was wondering about that. I wasn't sure if it was a stained glass painting, like similar to what you would see in church or some other famous place. Yeah. I guess we must give our prayers to our savior Tengu Man.
Yeah, I mean that drawing was very well done from a minion. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that both of these players, as usual, have gotten quite creative with their pictures.
Yeah, so it is interesting. For this cycle, we had I think around 4 Tengu players, and they all went for abstract drawings of Tengu. So that will be interesting to watch out for in the stream.
Yes, although their drawings are abstract, their strategies are anything but.
Yeah, so if we quickly went through what Symes has, but looking at a minion's folder, so it looks like he has Geddon, 2 Geddon, recovery, a lot of the splash navis and machine guns. So it looks like he's going for the charge shot damage, getting the opponent on Geddon, and then trying to get in a lot of damage through that.
Yes, as you can see, he has a slow gauge as well, which is pretty important to ensure important for the opponent being unable to use chips, or forcing the opponent to hold on to their chips. He has 5 Buster Ups, which is a lot. He has 3 area grabs and 1 grab banish, but he also has Judgment. So he has a good bit of area control.
Yeah.
But he also has a great bit of defense with the 3 invisibles, 3 anti-damage, and 1 life aura. But he also has a recovery 300, which is not many Link Navi's players are carrying recoveries. Like Symes does have roll, but aside from that, we're not seeing a lot of recovery here.
Yeah, that is true. And a lot of the Link Navis, they don't have super armor. They don't have any. They don't have many abilities that normal Mega Man would have. So it's interesting the balance we're seeing with the absence of recovery, or the builds that do have it. The reason why they have it.
Yes, it's always fun to see how badly Land can use these Navis compared to the original owners.
Yeah, and so quickly looking at Sam's folder, we've already mentioned that he has the Tornado combo, but he also, so the main code he's running is R code, and as you mentioned, Eurasia, on code is roll 3, but also he has the uninstall, which is very interesting choice.
Oh, I see. He has he's using the Sun Moon program advanced.
Yes,
he has medium attack plus 30 and uninstall.
Yeah.
Huh.
So normally in Link Navis, uninstall doesn't do anything. It doesn't remove any of the effects you gain from Link Navi, so it doesn't have any advantage. But Symes is deciding to take it for Sun Moon, which is going to be interesting to see if he's going to land it or.
It's a powerful program advance. The only downside is that it only attacks three panels ahead.
Yeah.
But the one benefit is that it causes a splash cracking of the panels. So even if he misses or is unable to catch the opponent, it will most likely make the opponent harder to move with all the cracked panels. Although in this case, it doesn't matter for Tangleman. Tangleman has base air shoes.
Yeah, that's air and float shoes, I believe. So he has the whole combo.
Oh, he has both. That's even better. Alrighty, PlayerZero, are you ready for this game of football?
Alright, let's go for the NFL for the first match of the stream.
Yes. Battle operation. Set. In.
Okay. So it looks like 1 second.
And I am enjoying that song choice for the battle.
Yeah. So it looks like the field they started with is cracked panels, but they both, as you mentioned, have air and flow shoes, so it's not going to affect them.
Yeah, normally this would be a bad situation, but they're both fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that Protoman's gonna be bad for both. Ooh, the F Tornado. F Tornado is Tangleman's chip.
Yeah. So each Link Navi has special chip that comes with it, and that's the one for Tangleman.
Oh yeah, and also an important thing to note: the attack power of that chip is dependent on the Navi's attack power, which is usually why most players will take a Buster Up. It actually makes it more powerful. Oh boy, that Protoman did 580 damage, so that already tipped it in Symes' favor. But a minion is not gonna let this go by unchallenged. He brought him down a bit as well. The stream is dropping super heavy frames. Ooh, that erase man. Thankfully he used it on the panel. You may want to pause the stream for a second. It says there are people saying that the stream is not doing well with frames.
Oh, because on my end it says no frames dropped, which is pretty weird. I'm not sure what's the issue.
Might be just a slight hiccup in the internet. It happens to me all the time. The fight's really stuttering.
Let me try starting it again. I'll replay the last minute or so. Let me know if that issue is still there. This is the first time it's happened, so I'm not really sure.
Let's go. We're back to the area grab. Meteors! Oh no, he got countered by a race man! The thing about meteors, it will not hit if there's a hole, so it was actually good he managed to get a minion on a panel. Ooh, close. Oh, paralyzed. Corn shot! But thankfully, and Proto Man steps in. Oh, I'm sorry, Proto Man cuts in to stop, for it. Proto Man saves the minion from getting Tornado. Ooh,
yeah,
that was close. Yeah, that was a good save by Proto Man.
Yeah, so if a minion was slightly right there, then the tornado would have corrupted his image chip and he would have lost it.
Uh-oh. He's setting it up. Tornado! No! Ah! All that damage! Yo, you guys are very destructive.
Yeah, so Gideon is useless. I guess it's not probably useless because I stop something else, but they probably want to use it early to just try to go through the robot.
Yeah, as you can see right there, Symes' tornado chip was 50 instead of the 60 that our minions was. Oh, life orb, but Second Man has base win. There's that anti-damage.
So they both have anti-damage, so they'll be trying to remove it. Ooh, looks like Minion's going for the buster shots. The last man is whipping on the anti-damage. Let's see, what Symes can do is wait for the anti-damage exchange. Yeah, looks like he's doing that.
Ah, that anti-damage exchange hurts. Yes, unfortunately, that is near impossible to avoid.
Yeah, I think it's literally impossible to avoid. You don't have enough frames to be able to avoid it.
Not with that attitude. Nah, I'm kidding. playerzero is right. I think it is pretty much impossible to avoid that exchange. Knuckles!
Ooh.
No, Knuckles!
The end was the knuckle miss. Okay, so they went to another plan. Looks like Sam's keeping his chips.
Yes, the bad thing about not having a panel is that a navi usually cannot summon on him.
Yeah.
But roll is one of them. Roll actually floats, so roll is able to actually summon.
Yeah, and roll gives the recovery, which can be very big in link navis where you don't have any undershells.
Judge Man.
That was
And because yeah, that paralyzed.
last one. Okay, the area grab's going. Oh, it's not going to do anything. Okay, it's getting real close.
The gap has widened. Element Man! What?
Ooh.
Oh! Grass might have been a better option, but the still got hit. Ah! Tornado!
That was really close.
Ah! Tornado! Oh man.
Yeah.
That was very close.
So what a minion could have done there is going to grass because that doesn't cause flinching, and then the buster shots could have finished Symes off.
Ooh, that bait. Oh!
Nice, into anti-damage. That was good KFC on a minion because you throw away the erasement that is guaranteed to.
Oh no! Is he gonna change it? Yes, he is. Ooh, yo, that tornado did 201 damage.
So it's interesting seeing Symes do the anti-damage exchange that early, because I feel like early game when your opponent has a low HP, you want to keep your anti-damage to protect you instead of just dealing 200.
I guess Symes just wants to throw stars instead of throwing shade. Oh.
Okay.
But that crossfire is gonna hurt if that hits. It's gonna do 1,000 damage.
Symes could have TFT'd in the slow gauge to get half the damage, 500. But it looks like he's deciding to go for the full 1k damage. See if he gets it.
Ah! How unfortunate. Oh no! He's got the PA, but he's gonna save it.
Okay. So I think that Cross Divide was going to miss anyway, so a minion could have kept the life orb, and then I guess life orb doesn't have as much benefit when against Tengu.
Yeah, because she could just blow it off. Watch out! Ah!
Ooh. Okay, managed to run away.
Yeah, like Corn Shot is not as effective if the lacks a panel. Double tornado!
Unfortunately, there wasn't grass, so that still does normal damage instead of the double damage Symes was hoping for.
Oh man, I feel like we are in tornado season because of Symes.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yes, the tornado can be very strong, but it's pretty hard to land in Tengu mode, so Symes is doing very good at landing it consistently.
Yeah, he is. Like he is on point. Grab Banish! Unfortunately, does not do nothing. Like dodge.
Okay, it's full cost. Interesting.
He most likely will... Okay, I was planning on holding on to his chips. His hand's still pretty full. Twin NATO.
So Symes might be taking the anti-sword because trying to be careful of Proto Man that a minion has. I don't think we've seen that already.
Yeah, we haven't yet. Oh, he... Okay. He gave it up to block that ground, man.
Yeah, which is smart because you don't really need the anti-sword.
Oh no! That helps out Symes. If he has any more tornadoes. Oh, never mind. Oh, that grass, you monsters! I do like how Symes is more charge shot focused, but a minion is more buster focused.
Yeah, so a minion has the 5 buster up, so he's going for the buster shots.
Oh, that's right, that's right. His buster's at 9, which is actually kind of scary when you actually think about it.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there is no buster bug in this format, so you can't really use that to its full advantage, but it can still be good.
Oh no, that Judgment miss.
There's good control on Symes to not use his area grab as well.
Oh no, he's gonna freeze him!
Then
oh no, he's frozen! He's gonna corn him!
Ooh!
The Proto Man! He doesn't have the shoes for that.
Yeah, so Proto Man doesn't hit on, can't step over the hole, so that's why he missed there. The tornado of
that is ultra tornado, so minion's safe for now.
Oh, I'm skipping to the charge up again.
Meteors, attack plus 30, uninstall, anti-sword, program advance, sun moon!
Okay, we'll see if Symes manages to land it.
Yes, yeah, but if Symes lands it, I lose $20, so I'm gonna hope he doesn't land it, out of spite. Nope, Raceman will automatically hit the middle.
Yeah, so Sam's waiting out, but we'll need to see if a minion has anti-damage, because anti-damage will fully block the Sun Moon.
Oh no, he just had area grab! Oh no!
Then the uninstall beam.
Whammo! And that's the end of a minion. Oh boy, man. That was a good setup. I love seeing Sun Moon. Sun Moon is probably one of my favorite program advances.
Oh, nice. So yeah, it's a PA you don't really see that often because of how hard it can be to land. Um, but we see their Symes confirming it with the erase man and then going for the win.
Mars is saying the stream is still lagging.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about this. I have zero idea what's happening with the stream. Because it says for me that there is 0 frames dropped, so don't really know what the issue is. Okay, so if we look at the next match, so the next one is going to be Buster vs Dark Soul.
Buster! Buster plays a good erase man, and Dark Soul we see is he has a T-pose slash man.
Yeah,
which is funny.
So if we start first by looking just briefly at the drawing, I really like the art style that Buster went for. It reminds me of Zelda, which is an interesting choice. I'm not sure if that was of Ganon and Zelda. I'm not sure if that's what Buster was going for. But yeah, and then Dark Soul going for asserting dominance, as people are saying in chat.
Which it makes sense because SoulXCross is usually always in your face, asserting his dominance. Although Slashman cannot do it himself for some reason. It's dumb.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Slashman isn't really as good as the Cross. He lacks the charge A, which is one of the main things you can use with sword chips. So if we look at the folders now, if we start with Buster, so he's going for 3 Magnum, 3 machine guns, and then erase the 3 erase man. So he's going for a lot of cursor chips, trying to lock the opponent in for a lot of damage.
Yeah, he also has a lot of area. He has area grab, grab revenge, and judgment. So he's gonna have. But the interesting is that he also has panel return, most likely for Tengu, and Sanctuary as well.
Yeah, that is a good point, because as we know, erase is cursor element, which is dealt 2x by wind, which is Tengu. And you, as erase man, you don't really want to use Geddon to trap yourself and then have that be taken advantage of by Tengu in that matchup. And then looking at Dark Souls build, so they have the Colonel Force as the choice of Giga, which is interesting, but they also have the plus 30, so they're probably planning to boost it to make Colonel Force deal a lot of damage. They have 4 area grabs, which makes sense with Colonel Force and with Slashman's charge shot.
Yes, he's also running, like Buster, 3 air race man, but he's running 3 judge man as well. So you're not gonna get his area anytime soon. That's a lot of grab back related chips. He's also running anti-damage, anti-sword, anti-navi, which is our favorite bodyguard PA.
Yeah, exactly. So bodyguard's interesting. In this cycle, we've seen there are a few players using bodyguard, and it looks like Dark Soul is one of them. We'll see if he gets advantage of the whole PA or uses the chips individually. Oh yeah, and one choice that I really like and don't see that often is Bubble Wrap. So Bubble Wrap in Link Navis is a lot harder to deal with compared to normal BN, and you don't really see a lot of people using that, so that's an interesting choice on Dark Souls' part.
Bubble Wrap! It's a good thing he's not fighting Erase Man, because Buster does not have any. He does not have any. Well, he does have Judge Man. But I think besides that, Dark Souls should be fine using that chip. But we see he's also running Sanctuary and Panel Return as well.
Yeah.
Something I should take note of, because I did not run either one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I was just saying, so that's also an interesting choice. We'll see how that factors, because Buster is running magnums and area grabs to try to limit the opponent's movement. So we'll see how the matchup turns out.
Yes, we will. Let's go for some more net battling! Wait, where's the music?
Yeah, so this one didn't have music from Buster Spout, so I'm going to play something on my end. 1 second.
I'm deaf. I can't hear any music.
Yeah, Eurasia, you'll have to keep up with it.
Oh jeez, the first turn of Race Man, and he's in the. Okay, he moved down.
Oh, nice. So that avoided Dark Soul from taking a lot of damage with the.
That stopped him.
Ooh.
Buster did a lot. He did a lot of damage that one. His hand was pretty good, so that was hard to beat.
Yeah, exactly. So he got a lot of the combo chips that he wants in the first turn.
Magnum again. Bam.
Okay, so we can see the charge shot from SoulXCross. I mean /man, and I remember people saying that you can't really avoid that attack.
The kunais can be destroyed if you shoot them.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of HP. Ooh, and a Race Man. A Race Man SP also automatically targets the middle if no input is pressed.
Eraseman EX is the only one different.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, so I think it depends on the speed that the pointer moves at, and it just ends up happening that these two line
up. No. If those back panels return before /man breaks out, that Delta Ray is gonna catch him. This is not looking good.
Delta Ray is still. Ooh, so the panels return. Okay, so the Judge Man.
Judge Man. Although it's only half damage, Judge Man. Yo, he hit him with the full charge shot. Oh, he hit him with the full Delta Ray at half damage though. He did manage to hit him, although that sanctuary really prevented his win. Can they hold on to the panels though? Sanctuary for everybody. Everybody gets a sanctuary.
Oh, okay. Oh, Conrad. Oh, that's quite the fanfare. Looks like they're still not going into the cast.
Yeah, Buster really wants him to land on that middle. Because his special chip was meant for that. Oh, he really managed to avoid it. It's all right. He has a whole bunch of paralyzing and piercing. Uh-oh. 2-2.
Okay, and the Eraseman, see Dark Soul. Ooh.
Oh, he pressed it too early. Oh, he stepped back. I'm not a fan of Eraseman's charge shot because of how, I don't know. To me, it feels like crap, but it hurts pretty hard.
Yeah, so Eraseman's charge shot is one of the worst ones, to be honest. It takes really long to start and end, and it doesn't deal nearly as much damage as it should. Okay, Dark Soul's going for the fast gauge, so... Ooh.
Oh, he pressed it too fast! Okay, alright, paralyzing for everybody.
Yeah, and the fast gauge will increase the effect of that, because you don't really have as much time to mash and then use your other chips.
One, two, three.
Nice.
Yes, the kunai actually hit several times if you hit him point blank. But if they don't hit point blank, they only do one hit. Turn 2.
Okay, Buster starting with the anti-damage. And ooh, so that's going to remove both his invis and the anti-damage.
Unfortunate.
Nice. He's going for 3 hits, but then Buster fights back with his machine gun. The first one hits fully and the second one misses. Then ending the turn with invis.
I don't know why, the way you said that, a raceman attached with his machine gun sounds pretty violent.
I mean, the machine gun deals 400 damage if you get the full hit, so it is pretty violent, to be honest.
He got him with that judgment.
Ooh.
Rolling slash.
So I believe during the attack, Dark Soul is going to be invulnerable, so he won't be able to be hit. So.
Oh, you got him. I wasn't sure how that worked. So much area grab. And no one's moved at all.
Dark Soul ending with Invis. Invis is much stronger when we're playing in fast gauge because it lasts a full turn and a bit compared to normal gauge where it lasts a bit less than a turn.
Yeah, they'll let you get away with more.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Buster starting with the life aura into the common growth. Let's see if he manages. Okay.
Fire.
Ooh.
Oh, he was still he was still invis, so.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by saying that the invis is much stronger in slow gauge.
Yeah. It's hard to get that timing.
Okay, nice. So
He
Buster
took it off.
using TFC.
Alright, is it time to get in his face? Oh, wind rack!
Ooh,
Colonel Force!
The Colonel Force! That's probably going to be game. I don't think Buster's going to survive this. He still has 2 hits.
As long as he does not... Okay.
Ooh,
wow,
okay.
that's mean. He double TFC'd him into a Colonel Force.
Wait. Why did that them?
She should have just let it go.
Yeah, so because of the using the time freezing chip, Buster got a chance to TFC something, and that allowed him to survive the Colonel Force.
Oh!
Okay, so it looks like the charge shot's going to end it anyway.
Yeah, we saw this happen last time, that Colonel Force was used, but the player used a time freeze chip. If you have Colonel Force on the field, do not use the chip. Very important.
You really don't want to give your opponent the opportunity to use their defense.
Like, if you're gonna use something, make sure it's not time freeze.
Yeah, and it doesn't flash because Colonel Force doesn't appear flashing either.
Yeah, that could have been dealt with a lot easier.
Okay, so it looks like Buster started turn 1 with a lot of area grabs, but it doesn't look like he has any way of removing the aura right now, so he's probably going to have to take a few chips and then wait the aura out, or wait for something to remove it.
The important thing is that Slashman is actually able to take out back row objects because of his charge shot.
That is a good
so,
point.
Yeah, so Buster actually cannot back row. No, Buster! That poor fanfare fell through the hole!
Yeah,
You monster!
I think Slashman might be the best one against back row objects because his charge shot can hit basically the whole field, or just objects overall, not back row.
That poor fanfare, he died an honorable death. Raceman! No! Not a good TFC, but I am guilty of doing that too many times too. Half damage though. Wow, Eraseman getting Eraseman by Eraseman.
Yeah, so that was one of the funny things that can happen is you losing to your own navi, but the opponent using it.
Ooh, he finally got rid of that.
Yeah.
That did max damage.
And then with the
Oh.
magnet. Okay,
And
Dark
he's
Souls
back.
going into the holy panels to get some the area of his own.
Okay, he has going road, so that's gonna. Oh, that puts him in a really bad position. Oh.
Getting
So
chained by
much.
charge shot. That's a lot of damage.
That Invis is not gonna help, unfortunately. He has all that erase man.
Yeah, so the only thing that can protect you from erasement is barriers, for example, life aura. But because Buster started with erasement SP, so even that won't be able to help too much. Then
Erasement.
second erasement.
And then his actual chip.
Dark Souls still has some HP left. Oh.
That's too bad. Dark Soul was erased from the battle.
Yeah, exactly. That's erasement, I guess.
Yes, he was killed by the man. No way. That's not a good pun.
Okay, so now going into the next match, which is playerzero versus Symes.
Yo, who is this playerzero character?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like they're doing a stream or anything.
I knew it. Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away after saying I skipped leg day, you're coming right to me.
Yeah, so for this drawing, it was a nod back to my Cycle 1 drawing. Since people were saying that Protoman in that one was looking very skinny, so I thought to make this as a joke for that one.
I do like how that's a Battle Network reference, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, Battle Network is a very famous series that has a lot of references made, so that is fair.
Yes, I see how you're using Proto Man.
Yeah.
But you seem to be running some B code right in there with some grab banish, some step sword, some risky honey, which is kind of risky. 2 bubble stars.
Yeah.
And Neo variable for style.
So I think this is similar to my Cycle 1 build, but I made a few differences in that I removed Muramasa and added Neo variable instead, which was an interesting switch. So I didn't know the inputs for Neo variable before practicing for this cycle, and I guess we'll see if I manage to land it in any of my games.
Yes, the charge time for a sword chip is actually not that fast, and on top of that, you have to input it after charging it.
Yeah, and without super armor, it becomes very easy to interrupt Protoman, which will stop the attack.
Oh, yes, and also a time freeze chip or the custom screen opening can also messes up your timing as well.
Yeah, so there is a lot that can go wrong, but with Protoman, you can potentially deal 800 damage, or against Symes, which is Tengu, you can deal 1600 damage, which is a lot of damage.
Yes, that's massive damage.
Yeah,
but
go for it.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say that Symes just has Symes' Geetans are gonna be a big pain with Proto Man because he lacks the shoes. But Proto Man has a lot of sword damage.
Yeah, exactly. So this matchup is going interesting because any damage that Proto Man can do to Tengu is multiplied by 2, or any sword damage, which is a lot of the damage that Proto Man goes for. But Symes has already seen that and has 2 anti-swords in his folder, has Geddons, he has 2 grab banishes for area grabs, so he's already planned around playing for Protoman. So we'll see, guess how that pans out in game.
Yes, let's do it. The other player registering. There we go. And here we are back to the old battle theme, which is good. I didn't realize how good the battle theme was.
Yeah, I really like the in-game music too. Okay.
He has anti-navi and sword, but anti-sword might not be useful yet.
Yeah, so anti-sword doesn't really do much against Symes build. I guess one way to use it is to trigger anti-damage and then use that to trigger anti-sword. Okay.
Grass. Oh no, fire.
Yeah. And then the back B, which pulls by Tengu into Raceman, followed by Geddon.
Oh no.
So this
Yo,
is the
it's time! Oh, you moved out of the way at the last second.
Yeah, so that was really lucky. I didn't expect that to happen, but because I was just mashing my chips, I ended up being able to move before being stun locked into the full combo.
Nice job, that was close. Unfortunately, as we saw earlier, auras are useless against Tengu, so that life aura will only be good as a TFC.
Yeah. And the only other effective defense against the Tornado that I have is the Invis, but if he starts with the combo, then I won't be able to use my Invis in between.
Yes, the Tengu Man has a lot of burst damage in this mode.
Okay, so it looks like the Geddon's about expired, but then Symes used the grab banish to regain all the area back into area grab. So now I won't be able to get in any damage with my charge shots and then get hit by the Proto Man.
Well, stop hitting yourself, Proto Man. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, he's got an anti up, so it's gonna be hard to get past that first. Wait, he could forcibly activate that anti damage into the anti sword.
Yeah, that could be one way to do it. I mean,
or bodyguard's an option.
Yeah, so we didn't really mention that when we were looking at setup. So I was running bodyguard as well, but the problem is that without any way to confirm it, we'll see if Symes is able to avoid it. Okay, so it looks like this will remove Symes' anti-damage.
Oh yeah, he was still in Viz, so that wouldn't hit. Bodyguard!
The bodyguard!
Times 2! Ah!
It's the win!
It's raining sword! Oh, Tengu Man should have brought an umbrella for that.
Yeah, so that's one of the ways of confirming bodyguard, is that the charge shot for Tengu doesn't leave you enough time to avoid the first star, and when the first hit, you don't have any opportunity to move, and all of them will hit.
Yo, nice play by playerzero. He completely baited in that that anti-hit. Yo, got a blast with 250 damage. Ah, F tornado.
Tornado dealing about 200 damage as well, so...
Bubbles!
Symes using the invis to avoid the step sword.
Oh no, he's trapped in the back.
Trapped in the back. So if Symes gets an area grab, then he's going to be able to get in with the paralyzing part of the charge shots, and I won't have any other way of avoiding that, other than trying to step up and down.
Which is hard.
Yeah, so usually you have the whole range of movement, so even if you get hit, it won't be getting paralyzed as well.
Ooh, that block, man. Ooh, that was close.
Protecting from the damage from roll, but the recovery still goes through.
Oh no! Nice shot.
Step sword removes the anti-damage, which is a very good trade for Symes, because that would have dealt around 600, or is it? I think 600 damage to Tengu. So trading that with anti-damage is very good.
Yeah, that's about... Yeah. I didn't realize how good I never really used anti-sword like that.
Okay, so both footsies going around. See if the judgment does land to pierce the invis.
Ooh, that whiff. He's being very patient right now.
Oh, and then a miss
Ooh,
with
that
the
whiff.
judgment.
Fortunate whiff. Peace!
Ooh,
That cross divide!
cross divide miss is unfortunate.
You can't cross divide by 0. The problems happen when you do that.
Yeah, see, that's why you can never hit me with cross divide. It's just simple as that.
Yeah, you can't cross divide player 0.
Okay. So,
You gotta take that aura.
yeah. So the reason why I take the aura at the end, because you don't really want to be up, because Tengu can remove it with the back B. So you want it as TFC, which is why it's at the end. The race man doesn't do anything because life aura.
Wow, he flexed on that.
Okay, and then end of turn, Geddon into area grab. Okay.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Player 0 might have a second to quickly remove that aura.
Mm.
Bodyguard, huh?
There is bodyguard as well. Okay, so we'll see if that does land or not. Don't forget
Program
that
event.
if bodyguard does land, then that's going to be game. Okay.
Unless he race mans it. Oh, see,
Or-
he actually stepped back. He
Yeah.
actually stepped back.
So that was well played on Symes. So he prepared for it this time and triggered it with corn shot, so he can have enough time to avoid it. That's one of the main weaknesses of bodyguard, is that it can be easy to step.
Symes was being way more cautious right there.
Mm. Okay, so it looks like Geddon, the panel's still destroyed. Symes has the anti-damage up. Oh, looks like it was anti-sword because
Yeah,
the
as we
reflect.
anti-sword.
So this crossbite doesn't do
damn.
anything. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. So if you notice there, I tried to use my anti-damage, but because I was hit within the few frame windows of my chip being used, I end up losing the anti-damage instead. So I got hit by all 3 of
The anti-sword.
Yeah. Okay, so looking at my hand and my HP, I'll seeing that what's the best way for me to try to get a comeback, and that would be using a neo variable. We'll see if that does land. Symes being very careful. Into Proto Man.
Dang it.
Anti-damage. Okay, so we didn't see it get used. Let's see, am I going to throw it away or? Okay, so
Yeah,
it looks
throw
like
it
I'm
for the
throwing it away. Yeah. Going for the machine.
Oh,
gun to
that
make the
trap is
trap.
gone. Bring down the lightning! Oh no! You brought up the grass.
Oh, and then the Geddon used to protect Symes from Proto Man.
Nope. Protoman. He just said to himself, nope. Ah!
Into the Cornado!
Ah!
Counter
No!
into game!
Cornado! And Cornado 2 to return. The the directed DVD sequel. Oh,
So
it probably did better because he actually went full synchro.
yeah, I don't think the full synchro was going to make difference. I think Tornado was enough damage anyway.
Yeah, but it's Symes. Symes was being mean.
Yeah, so there was a chance that the Windrock would be able to push Tengu during the animation and stop the Tornado from hitting, but it ended up being counter hits.
Yo, he brought you closer. Ah, Cornado 3!
Again.
Cornado 3, Resurrection.
And just like that, half of Proto Man's HP is gone.
Yo, man, that Cornedo's scary.
Yeah, especially when you combo with Geddon and no other real way to be able to play around it when you in turn.
Bring down the lightning!
So, I think that was a mistake. I wanted to go for the ice to break the panel so I can try to avoid his charge shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Protoman can't go anywhere from there.
Okay.
Bubbles!
Ending the turn with Symes bubble, so he doesn't have any way to cross cancel or go out of the bubble. We'll see what I decide to go with that. Okay. So the first step sword hits into
Oh my god!
Judge. Then chip charging.
Step sword 2! The return!
That was a lot of damage in one turn. Okay.
No, watch out, Symes!
Ooh, barely avoided the anti-damage. So Symes still has anti-damage up.
Nice combo right there with those step swords.
Yeah, so that combo could have been even better if the first step sword was chip charge. Symes would have been at 160 less HP, so the game would have been much better position for me. Even still, it's in a good position. I still have a lot of defense in my hand. The bubble.
The nice, sweet, delicious anti-sword. And you have anti-navi and anti-damage.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Ooh.
It's gonna be rough.
And then we'll see if Symes has the tornado.
He blocked it!
Ooh. But then the tornado at the end of turn.
No! Not Cornado 5! The Corneting. I don't know any other movie titles. I'm out.
So we'll see if playerzero can survive.
Ah!
Last game.
playerzero is now just plain zero. Oh man, that was close.
Yeah.
It's really hard to fight against Gaiden when you're stuck like that. Like if you don't have the proper defense chips.
Yeah, it was really close. So I'm not sure if you noticed at the end, but I took the anti-sword to hopefully trigger his anti-damage and try to gain 600 damage with the anti-sword triggering. But because of the back B and Geddon, I ended up missing the bubble, and I didn't really have any other way to trigger his anti-damage in time. So that was a really good game from Symes. So I'll play Symes.
Yes, his Tengu was on point.
Yeah.
Whew, man,
Okay.
that match got me hyped. Got me so hyped that I want to throw corn at people and tornado them.
I mean, you're going to be seeing a lot more corn and tornadoes in the next match in Shadow versus Symes.
Shadow versus Symes, and we see Shadow here is running Elect Man.
Yeah.
Which might be a little tough because Corn Shot's gonna do double damage now.
Yeah, that is true. And Elecman only has float shoes, so he doesn't have air shoes, so he still has the problem with being locked by Geddon.
But the good part is that he does have a fast gauge, which should make his invisibles a little more meaningful.
Yeah.
So it'll hopefully give him more time to recover.
Yeah,
but he's running a lot of mega chips.
Yeah, so Elecman has, I think, one of the most mega chips that any of the Link Navis can get. But he also, as we can see from the drawing, he's running Destroy Pulse and the Bug Riser Sword, which is a very interesting choice. You don't often see Bug Riser Sword even in normal BN, but now where Elecman doesn't have super armor, so it's very easy to interrupt the Bug Riser Sword charge. So it's very interesting seeing him go for that.
And also, as we see here, he's running Destroy Pulse, a very devastating program advance, which I actually see the Destroy Pulse coming out of his finger.
Yeah, so that's his throwing. His throwing is not his fault.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of damage being thrown back and forth, but hopefully the Gideon won't stop him from using his chips.
Yeah,
his mega chips.
That's a good point. And Gideon also, if Symes keeps his brain, keeps himself away, then he can avoid the Elec Pulse, because Elecman doesn't have back B or anything to try to confirm them. So you just have to just use the 4 area grabs that he has and just try to step into Tenguman's range and hit him. Okay, so we're going to see how that turns out in the next game.
Let's do it! Battle operation. Oh wait, they already started.
They already started.
How can I hype up the battle operation instead of rushing to it?
You need to be a bit faster, Eurasia. You should be used to the slotting of chips. Use the link gate.
Yeah, but I'm basically as old as Top Man.
Yeah.
I'm old. Oh, here's gonna be fun.
Okay. So
oh no!
The anti-damage protects. Oh, that was the anti-sword.
Oh no!
So the special chip is
Oh, that was an anti-sword! He baited it!
So Symes expected the special chip of Shadow to be used and did the anti-sword to protect against.
That was smart.
Yeah, it was a bar and even exchange because Symes got hit by the Element's Man SP and Shadow got hit by the anti-sword. So about 300 damage each. Raceman KFC'd by a life aura.
Unfortunately, that's too weak to pierce life aura.
In together. Okay, so let's see if Symes has all the setup he needs. Tornado into the tornado!
Ah, so much pain!
And then roll 3 to end it off.
That hurt playerzero. Getting slapped by roll in the end?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not only did Symes use that to deal damage, he also got recovery from it. So Symes is big lead now.
Yeah, so him and his big brain thinking.
So he used the area grab into Invis, but most of Shadow's folder pierces Invis, so we'll see if that gets much advantage.
Ah, tornado!
Going into the tornado again. So Shadow's down to 200 HP already.
I feel myself getting blown away and tossed in a ditch somewhere every time I see that tornado. Oh, he backed away at the right moment.
Okay, and Shadow was still in this, so he didn't get hit by the special chip. Symes ending with an anti-damage. Looks like Shadow used the wind rack at the end, but it's not going to unfortunately.
Yeah, this match has been overwhelmingly so far.
Okay, this is removing the anti-damage. Then the area grab. So now Shadow is in a better position in the area, so he can avoid the charge shots.
Ooh, that full hit ground knife. 390 damage. That hurts.
Groundman is one of the stronger navi chips. Ooh, the cross divide, but is that going? No.
Yes. The attack will try to hit no matter what.
Okay, so that finished the game, the first game. We'll see if Shadow is able to come back after game 1 went like that.
Yeah, that Symes had a really good hand, but having a good hand doesn't mean you're great. I had 2 good hands. Oh no, no. Let's go, fast gauge. Gotta go fast.
Okay,
oh no! Here it comes. One shot.
Oh no, that's still not gonna protect him.
Yeah, because tornado's a wind shape.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like Shadow still doesn't have the destroy balls.
Yeah, he has the other chips, but not Destroy Pulse just yet.
Okay, starting with recovery 300 into the two pulses. Symes being careful by not stepping into the range.
Well, this is not good. He can attack from 3 panels away, while the most he has is 2.
Yeah, and that's the optimal range that Tengu Man wants as well, so this is quite a bad matchup for Shadow.
Yes, everybody take you from Tengu Man. This is what we call social distancing.
Okay, so the race spam boosting the anti-damage. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Shadow's getting hit by the blast man. Ooh.
He cut him down to size.
I think he's still. Oh, he wasn't flashing. He should have TFC'd the anti-damage.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't because he went first.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, I mean, yes. He went, wait.
You mean Symes went first?
Yeah,
Okay.
Symes went first. He can do it.
Okay.
Pablo advance. Destroy Pulse.
You see that jump down? Okay, it's a good position to land it. So Shadow's saying in chat that he tried to TFC the anti-damage, but it didn't go through.
Oh no, but he's not on the field. Ooh. He's not on the field yet.
Yeah, that was too early from Symes. See, the Destroy Pulse land. Nice.
Okay, for those unaware, Destroy Pulse does 400 piercing electric damage. It causes a ton of bugs. It causes blinding, custom bug, and also normal HP bug.
Yeah, and the paralysis from Destroy Pulse even goes through status guard, so it's really good.
Yeah, it's probably the most powerful crouch CC chip in the game.
So now the HP, Shadow's up on HP after using recovery 300. The Destroy Pulse was very big. Now that Symes is blind, so he can't really try to line up for his charge shots. Though if he does use Gidden, that will be able to show Symes where Shadow's standing from the crack path. Which is where he goes for.
Swag, you funny.
Yeah. So usually to avoid the Elecman charge shot, you look at the animation, but because Symes is blind, so you can't really see that.
Unfortunately, he's blind right now. Got him.
Ooh,
Sun Moon! Sun Moon! It's the end of the world! Asteroids! Laser some... Boom!
Crashing into him. That's... So the HP is about the same, but now Symes is paralyzed at the end. So we'll see how Shadow tries to get through that.
Wow, the HP is going out fast.
Yeah. The custom recovery HP sneaks on people without noticing. Looks like Shadow's starting with the Spark Man. Okay, is roll going to be enough recovery?
I think it does 360 now.
Ooh.
No,
okay.
Symes! If Symes had showered before, he wouldn't need another shower.
Yeah, so Aqua Sparkman or Aquaman is really good as an navi chip to use because he deals 3 hits, so can be boosted, but also has more chance to go through recovery than others.
Oh, I love seeing that pro advance. Oh, yep, just mash that A button. BAM!
And that's still a good trade to Symes because he saves his life orb versus 200 or 400 damage. 80 damage.
Justice!
Okay, so Shadow is expecting the area grabs from Symes, so he's starting with the Judge Man, or maybe just to paralyze or pierce any defense.
very tense moment. Turn 2. Tornado! Tornado!
Ah, that was
Okay. Ah! Pulse! Alright, he'll be... Yep.
So I was just saying that we saw the strength of fast gauge with paralysis chips, that most of the turn went by while Symes wasn't able to move.
Yep, that's the power fast gauge. And the good part is that as long as Symes has that anti-sword, he will most likely not get rid of it.
So
It's time for another shower!
they trade
Get clean!
the
Oh no! If he activates that, he'll activate anti-sword.
Yeah, so Shadow Symes wanted to get hit by that anti-damage.
Ground man!
And this also interestingly will protect Shadow from the anti-sword, if that triggers.
Ooh, that was close. Ooh, he brought down the thunder, even though that was lightning. Yo, playerzero, it's time! It's that time again!
We'll see if Shadow manages to land it again. So he's starting with the area grab to try to improve his odds of landing it. Ooh, they used Kitten and area grab at the same time.
Yeah.
And this land!
Ah! Anti-sword!
Okay. And now you can see the custom HP bar ticking down for Symes.
Yes, I was right. It's a shame that Slash does not have plus 50 on Yo-Yo. Ah!
Ooh, went to the counter hit finish. Nice.
Yo, talk to the pulse hand. That's what he told the Symes. Yo,
Yeah.
that was awesome. I love seeing Destroy Pulse in action.
Yeah, Destroy Pulse is actually one of the better PAs. It has really good effects, deals a lot of damage, and has very low chip lag, so you can combo it with other chips.
That was great. Like I saw both of my favorite PAs in action.
Yeah, Sun Moon and Destroy Pulse.
Yes, I love them.
I thought you liked Bodyguard as well.
No, I'm not a big fan of Bodyguard because Salad usually uses Bodyguard with White Capsule full sync.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
It is even for my 3000 HP self. That hurts a lot.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're moving on to the next match, right?
Yeah. So next match is Buster versus Shadow.
Ah, both of these guys are great. We're gonna see some erase action, or is Erase Man gonna come out on top, or is Elec Man gonna shock the competition?
Well, I'm sure either way this is going to be a shocking match. So let's get going.
Yes, let's do it. No. Do not save the data. All right.
Okay, what about now?
No, Buster doesn't have any music.
So going to fix that soon as well.
Dang you, Buster. You cannot use copyrighted music like that. Let's go, turn 1. Yo, he's going so fast. He went invisible. They both went invisible. I can't see anybody.
Yeah. And unfortunately the Judgman misses, which would have pierced. And so Buster is just waiting on his machine guns, so he can't really get much use out of them. Okay, he decides to use one early in case it does hit, but now he's stuck in animation, so let's see if Shadow gets something out of that.
Shadow, make like the hedgehog and move! Unfortunately, that's gonna be pierced. No, you.
Erase Man hitting the Erase Man. Into the Destroy Pulse!
That was
nice.
fast!
And now we can't really see where Shadow is, so We're getting the experience that Symes had last game.
Although he actually still managed to hit him there.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you can tell if he hit him if the panel did not become off. Good hit.
Ooh. But now Buster was able
He
to
got him.
confirm that erase man into the machine gun. So
Ah! We
the-
can't see all his action.
the invis is going to protect Shadow from the Magnum. Okay.
I can't commentate if I can't see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is how it would.
The National Football League.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Should be fixed now.
Yo,
Okay.
What?
This should be back where it went.
what the heck happened? That was weird. Alec Pulse! Alec Pulse 2! Alec Pulse the sequel! Judge Man!
Nice.
Oh no, Erase Man. Wait,
Ooh,
what?
that miss. Shadow managed to move away. See, okay, so this
He
one
got
got
him!
it.
Is his charge shot still gonna go though?
Ooh.
Oh wow, it actually still went through!
Yeah, I didn't expect that, but it did miss, so it's unfortunate.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
sweet.
starting down to damage.
Uh,
Into win.
as you guys are aware, that blind is lasting an insanely long time.
Yeah.
Like the blind from Destroy Pulse is very long.
Fortunately, Buster missed the combo that he wanted to go with his special attack.
Yes, he did get a hit, but just one hit.
Ooh, the life bar. We'll see how many
Is that
hits.
gonna be enough?
Oh, it's just the one hit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Erase Man has float shoes, which is the main reason why when he hopped on panels, he was not pulled forward. See, having the right shoes helps.
Okay. So that probably saved Shadow from a lot of damage from the combo that Buster was going for. Then, okay, so he gets to the Element Man. Ooh, and the miss. Ooh, nice. So it looks like the anti-damage protected him.
Oh man, that timpani is making him vulnerable.
Yeah, Timpani is quite big because Shadow doesn't really have a way for moving it with his charge shot, so he needs to Buster shot it, which is very slow.
Wait, doesn't his charge shot also target objects as well? Yo,
I don't
push!
think so. Ooh,
No, don't destroy the grass! You
And-
monster!
destroying both the grass and the fanfare, so you can't have fun anymore.
Yo, that 2B was 4 days away from retirement, and you killed him.
Okay, it looks like Buster's out of chips and he has very low HP. Okay, there he grab. He's Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
So now Shadow has few panels of Sanctuary for his own. Ooh, Spoutman. That's going to
Buster,
finish
you gotta
game
take
one.
that shower. And with that, water, staying hydrated does not help. Well, actually, it does.
Yeah.
But don't overhydrate, or else that'll happen to you.
Yeah.
You'll explode.
Okay, so going to the first turn. Looks like Buster already has the combo in his hand, but he didn't go for it. Because as we saw in the first game, Shadow has the float shoes, so he would be able to avoid almost all of the damage. Ooh, and this interrupts the attack.
Yes, like he's only invulnerable after he leaves the panel he's on. Bring down the thunder. Even though it's like, I don't know why that I like that saying, but it's still stupid.
Okay, so going with win into race man. Okay, so it looks like Buster is going for the combo. Let's see if that does.
Oh no, it's not gonna work simply because if he did not have float shoes, that would have worked.
Yeah, so if it was the other way around, so if it was Fan pulling him, then he could have gotten a bit more damage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, the area grabs removing the anti-damage, but it looks like Shadow avoided the optimal range for Delta Ray, so Buster is avoiding using that.
Yeah, like he can't use it at all right now.
Ooh. Okay, but he's deciding to go with it again. We'll see if he does manage to land it into next turn.
No, even landing 2 hits is still good. Like right there would have been good. Well, there goes Delta Ray.
Yeah, Delta Ray can be hard to hit with the area, but also the defense as well can stop it, like most Gigas.
Yes, it is high risk, high reward. Joey, you are so. And yes, Square. That is what I was referring to. Too much water is a bad thing. Ooh, EX.
Ooh, the race man, and he manages to land it, and then he's going to be hit by the anti-damage as well. The area grab, so now it's neutral area. Ooh, the wind drag hits.
Yo, that backhand, man. Bam, man. That backhand did double damage.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, so Shadow deciding to go for grass, so he might be looking to use a fire chip later on.
Fire chip?
I'm not sure if he used Blast Man already, so we're going to see. Okay, so
yes, he did. He did use Blast Man.
Okay. Ooh, that's the Blast Man.
Oh, never mind.
So that deals 500 damage, and because Shadow used it in a TFC, Buster wasn't able to avoid the damage from that, even though he took a defensive turn.
I'm sorry for doubting you, playerzero. You were right. He was saving it up for the grass panels.
Yeah.
A fine example. A Battle works great battle system.
Ooh, the miss with the machine gun. But then the Magnum still hits.
No!
Ooh, that was close. If Buster didn't TFC that, he could have been on +1 area now. Okay, lands the charge shots.
I do appreciate that every Navi they're using is attacking from far away. Again, respecting the 6-foot rule.
Okay, so now going into the next turn, we'll see how if Buster's going to be able to close the gap between them, because Shadow is now about 600 HP over Buster.
I don't know if you noticed. I like Man's Buster looks like a beehive.
Oh no, I don't think I've noticed that.
Oh no!
Ooh.
So much Erase Man!
The Erase Man is
he's using himself for damage.
So that is quickly closing the gap between them.
Yes, he's trying to destroy that poor innocent Tubi. But it's on a sanctuary, which means it's taking half damage as well.
Yeah. Ooh, gets hit by 2 machine gun hits into the Magnum.
Jeez.
Okay. So use Destroy Pulse to destroy the Fanfare, and then the other one, which is going to hit Buster when he lands. That was a wind drag that is interrupted by the anti-damage as well.
Okay, he brought in Groundman to destroy some sanctuary panels.
Yeah.
Ah.
Losing the wind drag is quite big. That could have been game, and now their HP is about the same. But Buster doesn't have any chips left, so I don't think.
Yeah, he's down to the wire.
And now they both have life aura, but Buster has the wind drag to move it straight away. We'll see if Shadow has any way of removing that. He might have already used... Yeah?
No, I was gonna say This might go down to damage judge. Oh, Bug Rush. Oh wait, but Bug Rush sword can't pierce Holy Aura.
Ooh, that might have been a misplay from Shadow's part. If he kept Bug Rush sword, if he waited on Bug Rush sword to break the holy panels, then he would have been able to remove the life aura. But even then, he doesn't really have a way to confirm the Bug Rush sword. So basically, what he's doing now is trying to wait out the life aura to expire, and then he wants to gain damage.
It's not gonna happen because of fast gauge.
Yeah, fast gauge. I think life aura takes about 14 fast gauge turns to expire, so basically the whole game. And this is the last turn. We'll see who wins the damage judge. Oh wow!
Wow, a lot of damage.
Yeah. So Shadow has the 2 recovery as well, which probably will make a lot of that difference.
Dang, that was a lot of damage done. Buster, you madman. It's been a while since I've seen a game go to damage judge.
Yeah, especially in Link Navis, where there isn't really much you can do defense wise. There's a lot of 2x damage you can take. Ooh, getting hit once.
Ow.
That Magnum was a bit early, it could have been used to remove the anti-damage as well.
Ooh, that sword was also a bit early too.
Yeah, while Buster was still flashing.
He bought a lot of flex steel. Yeah, he took a lot of damage that game.
Ooh, missing the race man. Shadow stepped it just in time. Okay.
Breaking panels.
Ooh, the Navis to protect. So he's just going to use it. And now Buster has a way of centering himself.
Oh yeah, that is true. That because that hole's there, he can.
Yeah. So it might have been better on Shadow's part to wait. Ooh! They both counter each other.
Ah, double damage!
And then Shadow ends it with hitting with Elec Pulse 2. Grab revenge into Raceman, okay. So Shadow is going to be pushed back and lose the area. Oh, he wasn't!
Oh! Wow, he actually managed to move down.
Yeah, so that movement, he was still mid-movement, but his animations didn't finish, which stopped him from being pushed. That was very nice from Shadow's fault.
But the area is still going back to him.
Yeah. They did exchange area grabs, and because Buster didn't actually lose the area, the area grab that Shadow used was wasted. Ooh, that was
okay.
long TFC chain.
Everyone gets paralyzed.
And then into Judgman SP.
Yo, I judge thee.
Misses with the charge shots. They
Watch out! Watch out! He can't hear us. He has AirPods.
Ooh.
He can't hear us.
The machine gun will be confirmed into next turn. I don't think Shadow is going to be able to step it. Oh wow!
Oh!
Nice.
Yo, that Ultra Instinct right there.
That was very nice. That was very nice Shadow's part. Ooh, I think that might have been misplayed.
Wait, what? That removes traps also?
Yeah, I think so. It's Curse Chip, isn't it?
I did not know. Yeah, it actually is Cursor. Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. Like, I've never seen him use it for. Awesome. Oh, yeah, it is Cursor, so it makes sense. I would remove the trap.
Ooh, life aura and anti-damage. They both have almost the same HP. 6 difference. And then they both use Invis as well. Ooh.
Uh-oh. There it comes.
Buster's preparing the Erase Man turn. And Shadow already used his life aura, so he doesn't have anything to protect him. Oh wow! Okay, so he used.
Oh, he pressed it too
the
fast!
miss, yeah. With Erase Man EX, let's see if he lands that. Nice, he does, okay. Misses the charge shot as well. Okay, so he's going taking the Sanctuary and Delta on code. See if he does land them. Ooh, see the Elec Pulse. Was he going to be able to avoid it? No. And the Delta Ray hits, so that's going to be game.
No!
Oh,
Shadow! Cut down in his prime!
that was a really close game. Well played from both sides.
No, poor Shadow. Fun fact, the Shadow viruses are weak to sword also.
Okay.
So that's also ironic. Damn, that was pretty down to the wire right there.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're heading into our next match, which is playerzero versus neryth.
Oh my god, Neryth, you seriously went...
Yeah, so that is the drawing that neryth went for.
Yeah, I'm guessing his thing is when that Bubble Star and Dull Thunder hit just right, or something like that. Yo, I kill him when he went memeing like that.
Yeah, so I think he named the folder when Elec Pulse hits just right, something like that. When Dull Thunder hits just right.
Yeah, I figured it had to be something like that because he has Dull Thunder and he has Elec Dragon.
And if you see on his hand, you can see like a mini Thunderbolt there. So that was a nice touch as well. I didn't notice that in the beginning.
Oh yeah, here it is. When the Bubble Star hits just right.
When the ball starts just right.
God, that is hilarious. Okay, he's running Elec Man too, so he's gonna opt Bubble Star, and he's either gonna hit with Elec Dragon or Dull Thunder. Both of them get a plus 50. Yeah, plus 50 damage increase. It's crazy how much powerful it gets.
Yeah, and he's going with V code, so he wants to come with Bubble Star 2 to get it confirmed, which is a lot of damage.
He's also using a lot of... So he has 2 Timpani and 1 Wind.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder why he decided for that many objects. I guess it could be one way of baiting your opponent in, so you'd want your opponent to come in and destroy them, and then you'd use that to bait them into falling for your attack ranges, since things like Dull Thunder and Bubble Star can be stepped. It can be difficult, but they can be stepped. And the Giga he's running is Bass, which is an interesting choice. He doesn't have any way of boosting it, so I think it's going to be the base 420 damage. And even though it is a multi-hit, there is no undershot in this format, so he doesn't get any benefit from that aspect of it.
Yeah, he's lacking an attack plus 30 or anything, so he was probably just going... it was probably the best Giga Chip option he thought would work. Either that or just swag points.
Yeah.
Knowing Neryth it is swag points, because he's all about that swag.
I mean, so looking at the other Gigas that Gregar has, all of them are affected by broken panels, and the charge shot from Elecman can break panels.
Yes. So hopefully this one it should go okay. Just that playerzero does have a lot less HP. So and getting hit by times 2 Dull Thunder boosted, that's well over 400 damage right there. So he'll be taken down in just 3 combos.
Yeah. And
but yeah.
No, so I was just saying, and Elec Dragon as well. So, but he has a lot of ways to combo into Bubble Star, but also limit the movement in Elec Dragon and Aerial Grabs. Okay, so should we go into the game?
Heck yeah, I'm ready for this.
All right.
Let's do it. playerzero versus Neryth. I gotta say with such enthusiasm.
Okay.
I like how Elec Man somehow has more HP than Proto Man is stronger.
I mean, everything has more HP than Pressman. Doesn't Pressman have the lowest HP?
Why is I don't understand the reasoning behind that.
No,
well, it doesn't make any sense. Proto Man FZ is the strongest Navi right below base, but they gave him 1400 HP.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they tried to balance the sword chip charge with A.
I don't believe that. Tomahawk has chip charge and he's like 2000 HP.
Yeah, that is true, but Tomahawk is broken. So, okay, so going to the game.
Ah!
Charge shot hits. Looks like Nerf started with an anti-damage. Ooh,
Yo,
and
backhand. Oh, that dash sword. Like point blank.
yeah. So
Yo.
now player 0 is paralyzed, so we'll see how Nerf tries to combo some of his chips into that.
Wow, that disrespect though. He hit him with a sword right in his face, like slap.
Yeah.
And it paralyzed him too.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to start with some defense. Ooh, the Elect Dragon, and that was a big mistake. They're misstepping the broken panels. I should have stayed in the center.
He hit him with a sword, so that has to be it is an anti-sword and it's not anti-damage.
Yeah, so it's anti-navi, which we've seen Nerf has right. We saw there the Dull Thunder with the plus 50 removing the life aura, so Nerf also has a lot of ways of removing life auras, just depending on a wind rack.
Yeah, his chips can just get rid of it.
I think even Elect Dragon is able to remove, I'm not sure if he has exactly enough damage or slightly lower. I remember one of the dragons being slightly lower with the boost. That might
Elect
be
Dragon. Oh, blocked!
into the machine gun. Okay,
And
so
Protoman goes, whoop!
Proton
wow.
lands.
He closed the gap. Bubble Star! Ah! I blinked!
Into the counter hit in bubble with Dull Thunder ×2. That was a lot of damage.
That was times 2 times. Wait, was that times 2 times 2 or was it
Yeah.
was it times 3?
×2
Okay. Oh my god, that did so much. Yeah, well the Bubble Star hits just right.
That was too good. Like at that moment, my jaw literally dropped. Didn't expect any of that to happen. That was really good.
Player 0, are you okay? That hurt. That looks like it hurt a lot. Oh man, that was really painful.
Okay, so starting with Ice Field again. So this is actually bad for Nerth because his bubble stars will cause freezing instead of bubbling. Most of the time, at least.
It's a shame because bubble is generally a better status.
Yeah. And if you're running Bubble Star, generally that's the one you want to go for anyway, because you don't expect the panel to start with ice.
I can't stand on ice panels.
Do you fall
And
down?
Mars, yes, I always fall down and slip. I'm very unlucky.
Okay, so
Oh.
Invis into anti-damage, then the anti-damage. Trying to destroy the cube to be able to use the air grabs. The Invis saves the
Huh.
anti-damage.
You went invisible for that, so I'm gonna yeah.
And the whiff on both.
Okay, it was anti-navi.
But it was anti-navi anyway, so that at least triggered it.
Mars is funny.
Okay. So let's
Wow,
see.
that. No, I'm sorry. That destroy pulse actually killed you from 800 HP.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
jeez.
was a lot of damage. Okay, so
yeah, go.
yeah, so I'm just saying, going for the Neovar. We'll see if I do land it. He has the life aura, so that's going to protect him from at least one of the hits. Okay. Judge
Boom.
Man interrupts the charge. And now no super armor.
What?
Area grab was going to interrupt, but then the invis saves the second hit.
Very impressive pulling that off. I have trouble pulling that off. Very well done.
Thank you.
I am so jealous.
And the invis coming there at the last moment to save the second hit.
Yeah, he could have moved forward on that panel to protect himself, but that went by too fast.
And he might have been already mid-movement when he used the area grab because he expected it to interrupt the Neovar.
Oh, it's always a joy seeing that. It's very good work.
Ooh, the wood's going to miss. So the life is going to stay there.
Yes, because as we know, two objects cannot occupy the same space. That's physics.
Except when they do, and that's how it works. Okay. So neryth went for the holy panels. We'll see. Doesn't look like that I had any way of removing that, so I'm just taking my chips to try to deal some damage. Ooh, the Dull Thunder missed. I would have removed the life aura. Okay, using Timpani, so that's stopping the movement. But it's actually not going to affect it because of the life aura. So, looks like the Step Sword destroyed the Timpani, which wasn't really affecting anything. But neryth is still unable to move the life aura. We'll see if he gets something for that next time.
Oh, that half damage Proto Man now.
Yeah, with no way of removing the Sanctuary, you sometimes have to take what you get. Timpani again.
And Timpani, yeah, he technically can't hear it because of the life aura. He still hasn't gotten anything for that life aura. Oh, there it is. And not only did he hit with the life aura, he hit him because he stepped back.
Yeah,
very nice.
That was very nice play. So in that situation, it's very hard to actually try to avoid to protect the life aura because you either hit by the Dull Thunder or Electragon, and the movement to avoid them is the opposite. If you go for one, you can't avoid the other one. So that's very good chip selection on neryth's part.
And there goes Sanctuary. Bye bye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hit Delta Ray like that. Oh well, 260 damage is still not bad.
Yeah, so I was hoping there to go to force neryth to TFC, but he made the correct choice to keep his damage because it's more damage for him.
Slap!
To the Windrak
cancelling.
The Race Man.
Is he gonna dash? No.
Okay, has any damage. Let's see if he has any damage in chip at the end. Doesn't look like it. So we'll see if these bees are able to do anything. It does deal 2x damage, but it's not a lot of damage, so I'll use it to protect me from anything that neryth might try to use. Or to remove the anti-damage.
Oh, and okay, never mind. If it would have hit you, it actually would. Ah, bees! Bees in the butt! Hit him from behind.
One of the bees still hit.
Oh, wow, big kiss. Wow, that was close. He almost got kissed by that. Yeah, getting kissed by the bubble star is not fun.
Ooh, going for the bodyguard.
Bodyguard, huh? Whoop. Oh, that block.
Ooh.
Good job.
Still testing the bodyguard.
Bodyguard, huh?
Didn't go for it. We'll see if that hits.
Oh,
he's avoiding it.
Oh no!
Erase one to
bat. If base was powered up, that would have killed him. With anything.
90 HP. But we'll see if the bodyguard.
That's game.
That's it.
Yes, only 3 stars missed, so that leaves 7. That's game. What?
Ooh.
Oh, cause if he didn't TFC. Oh wait, no, he's still fine.
And that's still finished by Bodyguard. Nice.
Ah, stars, stars.
Okay, so what happened there is that when you're paralyzed, you don't get flinched. So there was a brief window between the star of Bodyguard hitting and the paralysis expiring, and neryth used that to mash out the Slashman. But luckily I was still in invis, so he couldn't get the game through that.
Whew. That was rough. Yo, the same Bodyguard work.
Yeah, so I added Bodyguard in this cycle, and it's working really well. If you don't want to use it as the full thing, you still have anti-navi and anti-sword, which can be very good.
Time to steal that strategy then.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I stole it from Disco on the last stream when he recommended people run that. So...
Yes, stealing from Disco is my dream. And area grab. One more.
Okay. Ooh, the invis. TFCing the area grab, and that was anti-navi.
Okay, yeah. Slice.
So taking it. Ooh, losing the invis there.
Watch out! Watch out, playerzero!
Okay, we'll see if I'm going to be able to avoid that. But I still don't have...
You don't have what?
So I don't have the full area now, so let's see if area grab does go through.
Hopefully. He's gonna bring down the thunder!
Starting with the area grab into the new bar. Is that going to land?
Ah!
Ooh! Just barely interrupted.
Wow, you got him in the perfect spot too.
That was so
And
close to hitting.
And the best part is that he can't grab banish you because of that hole behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
Have damage.
Use the area grab, so now he's able to avoid the full area lock. Ooh, that on speed. Double anti-navis.
No you. The ultimate no you.
Going for ice into the charge shot. Timpani goes down, but I'm still stuck in the area anyway.
Lock. He's playing it smart.
Okay, so if I step back now, I won't be able to get back the area, and neryth will be fully protected from my charge shot. So camping where I am, trying to protect myself with the reflect is probably the better play.
Yeah, that was a good block. Can playerzero get out of this sticky situation? The anti-navi chain. Uh-oh.
Starting with the anti-damage. Okay, anti-damage exchange. They both trigger.
No!
Double star into Dull Thunder. Okay, that was a lot of damage in one hit.
Wait, what? Step sword can go over holes?
Yeah, so that's one of the nice things about Step Sword.
What? But Protoman's own step sword can't do that?
It can. They both
It can too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Darn. That shows how much I've been paying attention.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. The invis into Life Aura.
Watch out! playerzero, you're gonna get kissed! Look, he's like, mwah, 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 get over here. Oh, okay. No! He's gonna be alone forever.
The whiff with the Judgment. There it does fix though. Getting the charge shots. And now locked back in place again.
Dang it, player zero. You're stuck between a timpani and a Alec man.
Yeah.
Man, this is so close. I can't feel my legs. Ah, bees! Bees to the butt again! I feel sorry for an Arab. There you go.
Okay, looked like Neryth didn't have anything to remove my life orb, but he has a life orb of his own.
Yo, that copycat. First you stole that from Disco, and now Neryth is stealing a life orb. Isn't there anything original anymore? Ugh.
Okay, so I'm going for the Delta Ray to remove the life orb and deal a bit of damage. If I manage to get 3 hits with that, that could be game. We'll see if Neryth steps up. Okay, looks like just mashing to remove the life orb. 2 hits. Ooh, the wind.
Nope.
Oh, nice. So the ice lands, which is stopping the wind from spawning from a life aura. Then the erase man.
Oh no!
Jerry grab to the charge shot.
Ah!
Oh, that's game.
Man, that was a real slice of heaven.
Yeah, that was really close. If Neryth had
man.
anything to TFC to the area grab, then he could have still survived, and who knows where it would have gone from there.
Sword to meet you. No, that's not good. I don't have any more cutting puns. Okay, I Proto Man was a cut above the rest.
And your puns are already cutting edge, so you don't really need any more.
No, I have to make up some new ones. Yo, that was some great Proto Manning. Proto Man. Well, good work overall.
Yeah,
that was
very good game. It was very well played from both sides.
Yes, during those overwhelming odds, it was insane. I was actually a little concerned because you got that times 4 bubble star. I actually got really scared.
Yeah, so that was very quick game. When playing that, it just went like that. Just finished though.
Whew, all right. Moving on to the next match.
Okay. 1 second while I prepare for the next match.
Yes.
Okay, apologies for that delay. So starting with the next match, which is Thiago versus Symes. So if we quickly, this is the first time Thiago shows up so far. So if we quickly take a look at the drawing first, I really like the direction Thiago took for his drawing, and he also has on there machine gun 3, which is the chip he's going for damage. Signature chip, as you can see.
It's funny how the machine gun 3 color is the same as.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
yes.
I guess that's how they planned it for Raceman.
Yes, that plus 30 was made for that chip. Makes it into a 400 damage, trap removing, non-flinching weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, and also Thiago's running the 2 Geddon, so it looks like he's going to try to go for that to lock the opponent in and try to get in all the damage while the opponent can't really avoid it.
Man, Thiago going for that Tornado combo with that gear. Oh wait, no, he's not.
Unfortunately, he can't fly, so that's...
Yeah, so...
Symes is the one going for Tornado, which is going to be a very interesting match, because as we know, wind chips deal 2x to cursor element, which is... So, Symes going for the Tornado combo is going to be a lot more damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Thiago's Geddons are not going to be effective against Symes at all.
Yeah,
unless he counters Proto Man.
That's a good point. But most of the time, as Thiago, you don't really want to use the Geddon, because best case scenario, you're protecting from yourself from 280 damage or 90. But then you're taking a lot of charge shots, you're trapping yourself for all the combos. So you basically just want to throw them away. Don't think there's almost any reason to keep them.
Whoa, buddy. We don't throw away chips here. Do you know how much those Geddons cost in-game?
I haven't played the game in so long that I don't really know.
Geddon costs like 10k. Like, do you really want to throw away 10k?
I mean, if you have 99999 zennies, why not?
Oh. Yeah, guess you're right.
Okay, let's hop on to the next match, which is Thiago versus Symes.
Let's go to the next match! Oh, he's using the crossover thing. Thiago, that monster. For those unaware, it's really loud.
Okay.
For those unaware, this theme is from the Japanese version of Battle Network 6. When you're fighting a boss from the Boktai series. So this is actually a Boktai theme remixed.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yes, like I'm familiar with this team because I fight Symes in crossover all the time.
Okay.
But this is probably a lot of people's first time hearing this team.
Okay, so going back to the match, looks like Thiago starting with a lot of navis.
Jeez, all the stars!
Yeah.
So many Navi chips.
He has the B navis combo, which is Proton and Blastman. We'll see if he manages to land them.
Beans.
Starts with the Elements Man base defense. Okay, so it looks like it's just going to trigger the antidote. And makes it grass, which is very nice. So that sets up for the Blast Man. Which is what he uses there. Ooh, the Geddon TFC.
Yeah, that protected him from that time to Blast Man.
Yeah, and
Bam!
now it stops the Proto Man as well. Oh, is that Judge Man? I thought it was Proto Man. Okay.
Unfortunately, he managed to dodge out of the way.
And now he's going to... Ooh, the Tornado combo! Oh, wow! So, it's a lot of damage in one turn.
Oh, that's right. Tornadoes times 2, and Tornado is even more damage.
Yeah, so...
Oh my gosh.
That was a lot of damage. Ooh! Finishing. That was
already?
a quick game 1. Oh, wow.
It was very fast. I could barely chew on my phone in that time.
Yeah, so when Thiago submitted this, he wanted to show how Geddon can be used to get in a lot of combos, and he was right, I guess. Especially as a raceman, because the Tornado combo is a lot more effective. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's crazy scary.
So it looks like now Thiago's out of the range, yeah.
Core shot got blocked by Rock. Oh boy, man, that hurts.
Okay. Just throwing away the Geddon, I guess. clipping with 2 machine gun meteors. TFC to the race.
Meteors! 1, 2, 3, 120, 160, 200.
Okay,
Sort of.
that wasn't bad. Whoa, TFC
Ah.
press
If that's anti-sword, he'll be pushed by the rock.
1. Ooh, that wasn't
Yes,
so.
Yo, the rock has 400 HP, I think. Or 300. I'm very surprised hearing this thing like that. Nerd! How do you know it's 400 HP? Oh, that's crazy. We have guides showing that kind of thing.
And you should know it by now, man. Ooh, hitting with the tornado. That dealt 2 damage, 2x damage, so that's 400.
I don't really play with rocks, so it's not something I remember. Yo,
TFC defense.
Yeah, and Symes is countering everything. You guys gotta read the guide! Like the guide that I wrote myself, and without any help from anybody.
Yeah, especially now everyone in the community and the channel dedicated to guides.
Yes.
Okay, so Thiago's waiting out Benzes. Ooh, barely misses out on the machine gun. I'm stepping with the machine guns. They both have full defense.
So much defense.
Thiago going for the area grab into machine gun to try to limit where Symes is able to move to try to gain multiple hits.
This is very much not in his favor right now. I didn't think Tornado would be that much more devastating on a race mode.
Ooh, nice. And life aura. Into nothing. Ah, together. And now he's stuck in tornado range. Let's see what he can do. So he's considering taking the life aura. The wind isn't really going to do anything because it doesn't spawn on broken ground. Okay, so he wants to turn into ice and then spawn. Let's see if he gets that in time.
Oh, smart!
Ooh, gets destroyed.
Oh! Don't
Tornado.
move forward! Don't move forward!
Ooh,
Ah.
that misses, yeah. The back B. The both. Ooh!
Oh! Another one?
Stepping into
No.
the tornado.
Talking about me hoarding chips. He was hoarding all those tornadoes. Ah,
That was
tornado.
unfortunate.
The bane of a race man's existence, because it does double damage. And if
Exactly.
you scale that up with attack plus 30 and times 2 that, that's like a million bazillion. Oh man, that's not fair. Well, that match was a little rough to see. I hope Thiago's okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough, but that's how it goes sometimes, especially with link navis, because as a format, if you're playing normal BN, the tornado will hit you once, and then you'll be decrossed, so you won't get hit by all the 2x damage. But with link navis, you get hit with all the hits.
All the hits. Well, that was let me see. That was Raceman versus Symes. So that match blew me away.
Yeah.
It really took the wind out of me. I'm not a big fan of Tornado. I hate Tornado. Like, I didn't have any more puns. So we're moving on to the next match.
Yeah, so it's going to be Uvu versus Pablo.
Ooh, I fought Pablo. That was scary. I did not fight Uvu, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Okay, so before we start, I just want to comment on the art. Can you just all look at Uvu's drawing and just appreciate that? The art's so good.
Yes, let me appreciate this. He's wearing jammies!
Yeah, so I think that is the best art submitted for this cycle. Even though a lot of people have submitted really good art, I really like that one.
That's just made to lure you into a further sense of security, because we don't know how powerful man.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the tactics Ubu is going for. So he's forcing you to look at the drawing, so you don't even want to play against him anymore. Okay, so if we look, this is the first time they both are shown. So if we look at the setups, it looks like Ubu's going for S code with few splash chips and a lot of individual chips. So he has 2 PAs, which are the life sword and the bodyguard. So that will be very interesting.
Yeah, that's actually the first time I've seen 2 PAs. Yo, Uvu, why do you get 2 program advances and I get 1? It's not fair.
Yeah, and they both deal 2x damage to Pablo. So.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Pablo's Tengu.
Yeah.
So all that sword damage is gonna be pretty bad. He's running a whole bunch of swords. Yes, especially that summon black.
Summon black, bamboo sword, and the slashman navi.
Well, here's gonna be a lot of fun. Uvu's running knuckles too, so gonna get dirty. It's gonna be a dirty fight. Wait, Pablo's also. Yo, this is gonna be a real hands-on fight.
Yeah. So
we'll see.
Quickly look at Pablo's build. He has 2 grab banish, 3 magnum, 3 area grabs, and the 2 elements man. So he has the 2 Giddens as well. I forgot to mention that. So he has a lot of ways of breaking area, which can be very bad for Uvu. Because for the charge shot to land, you need to hit the first one on a normal panel, and all this breaking of panels is both going to stop his movement and is going to stop his attacks.
Yes, and Pablo's also running Pablo's running fast gauge, so this match is gonna go by really quick.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's hop on to the next match.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Encore.
So it looks like starting on ice panels, so that's probably a lot better for Ubu, even though Pablo does have the flow cheese, so he's not as negatively affected by it.
I hate ice panels. I feel like ice panels is the most common panel. Gotta go fast.
Ooh, nice.
Frozen!
Getting the freeze. Then using the barrier. I think Pablo's going to have enough time to back here. Ooh, the anti-damage. Into invis. Okay, so this is fast gauge, so they both need to take that into consideration, yeah.
Oh yeah, and those not aware, aqua type navis do not slide. So Uvu's safe on ice panels.
Yeah.
Movement wise.
Okay. The Magnum limiting where Uvu can move. Now he's in range of the guaranteed charge shot for Pablo. Okay. So Uvu deciding to keep his chips, which was I believe the first one was a raceman.
Yes. Oh wow. Protected.
Countered by the life aura. And he has the special chip, so he might use that to try to avoid an attack or just delay how many attacks he can take, because the animation is quite long.
Yeah, he does not have any.
Not having any way to remove the life aura is rough.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. But that wind drag can still be stopped by the cube, so Ubu needs to keep that in mind when using it. So if you use it in front of the cube, so the cube is pushed as well, that is probably the best. The machine gun was probably from the last turn. Okay. moving
Yo,
the life
he-
area
Be gone!
and the anti-damage.
Hey, that,
Ooh,
oh, about to say, I thought he had both pro.
okay, interesting. So he just decided to take the anti-damage and the... Ooh.
Oh no! Oh no!
With the Alec as
Shocking!
well. Ouch.
Ah! That
2x
hurt!
damage.
Ow! I can't move. There we go.
We're getting the flash bomb. So probably using that to trigger the anti-damage. Ah, nice. So the barrier from Pablo is going to protect his anti-damage. Even though now they trade the anti-damage. Yeah. And it was looking at the bodyguard. So you're going for it. Looks like he is. And then
Bodyguard.
the train arrow afterwards. See if that lands. Ooh, the invis. That could be rough. Because invis lasts a turn and a bit.
If this keeps up, Pablo has the advantage on the damage judge run.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, Ubu, other than the charger, doesn't really have a way of confirming it. Ooh, okay. So he decided to protect himself from the damage instead of trying
Unfortunately,
to
he's still invisible.
Oh, and has another invis as well. So he's fully avoiding that. And Ubu's in really bad position. He's just going to keep getting hit by the charge shots. And he has no out to anything that Pablo's doing.
Yeah, he had both of his ready.
Ooh, into full cast. So yeah, it looks like Pablo's going for the stall, trying to win on damage judge, and limiting how much damage the opponent can do.
Most likely has a defense shot.
Okay, at least the slash man does hit, even though it's half damage. Still not bad, so it's normal damage. Oh, and he had the white pull on that. Okay, it's going for the life sword. Interesting choice to start with the life sword, but I guess you want to get that with the confirm. Nice! Still 400 damage.
Oh.
Okay, so he's frozen now. Let's see if Pablo has anything to counter with. It's just going for the charge shot. It's still a close game. If Ufu gets in damage with the summon black, for example, that's 520 damage, so it could be close.
Okay, good. He did what I was thinking.
He was starting with the Judge Man, trying to play defense, but Pablo had the Magnum. It was really low HP now. And confirmed, oh, that's half damage.
Yeah, so it's regular damage for Tengu.
Yeah, because the one drag push. And then the race man's going to finish the game off. And Pablo's probably just going to wait it out.
That's the game. Pew! You've been erased. You've just been terminated. Well, the Ubu still has a chance to have to come back.
Yeah. Okay, looks like they're starting with the poison field. Which is worse for Ubu.
Ah, dang.
It's really unfortunate. And he doesn't even get to hit Pablo with that. Is he? Oh, almost hits the trainer. And then the fast break lands. Okay, so Ubu is stuck in area now, so any charge shot that hits him from Pablo is going to be paralyzing as well. So he just needs to move up and down to try to avoid that.
Yeah, that nose paralyzing, I always thought was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the decision on that. At least it's just 90 frames, so it's not too long as a paralyze, but it's still something. Ooh. That's really bad. Ubu not being able to use any of his chips. Okay, the raceman lands. Let's see if he will manage to get on the broken panel on time. Looks like he just missed it.
Dang.
Pablo ending the turn with the anti-damage.
Okay, he's gonna crack the panel himself.
Yeah.
But that could be that could be okay. I got it.
Okay, nice. So use the charge shot to remove
520 damage.
500.
That was 520 damage right there.
Yeah. So their HP is a lot closer now.
Yes.
And Ubu still has all of his sword chips, so he could be coming back.
Turn 5.
Takes the ground man.
Oh, fire to the face.
Yeah.
Boom! Boom!
Magnum. Ooh. Okay. So if Pablo waited on his Magnum, that could have stopped the Grandman SP, but now he gets hit, and now Ubu's in the lead HP wise. We'll see if he's going to keep on.
Oh boy. He managed to close the gap, which is really impressive. But can they seal the deal?
So Ubu starting with defensive turn with the anti-damage of bees. Pablo is in the sanctuary into anti-damage. Ooh. So I think that it's not going to hit yet.
Oh no.
Raceman
This might be a combo.
into the paralyze. Just missing. Pablo's just missing with the charge shot. But now Ubu, does he take new chips or go with the old ones? He had machine gun as the first chip to remove Pablo's anti-damage, so it's a real decision.
Yeah, but no matter everything he does, it's gonna be half damage. If only he had an area grab, or at least, or something to get that area back.
Yeah. Let's see what Ubu decides to go for. Okay, so he's going for new chips this time, and looks like he's keeping the white sword, the long sword for the life sword. Ooh.
Oh,
That was very close and managed to destroy it. And now Ubu's still not getting any chips in his favor. Life or I can see by the knuckles. Ooh, that was close. They almost didn't land all of them.
You know, playing bloody knuckles is not a good idea. Oh man, that was. Oh man, that was rough. Like the fast gauge really makes playing more difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're trying to go for a few charge shots, you're trying to set up your plays, breaking the panels, going for the summon black, invis fast gauge really interrupts the flow.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I enjoy taking my time. That's why I usually pack in slow gauge.
That is a good point. So if you think your folder is affected a lot by the fast gauge, you can always put in slow gauge in to counter that.
Yes. Alrighty, that's the end for me. We have coming in for me.
Yeah. So we have neryth is replacing Eurasia. That was very good casting, Eurasia. Thank you for casting.
Yes, but I expect full payment next time, or I'll blow up the world.
Yuri, you know it's volunteer work. Come on.
Oh yeah,
You
you're
can't
right.
expect to get paid in these trying times right now.
That's true. All right, guys, you all take care. Neryth and Zero here are gonna bring the pain.
All right. Take care, Eurasia. Bye. Okay. So if we,
I believe the next set is between Thiago and Buster.
that is correct.
So it's an Erase Man versus Erase Man mirror matchup here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to find out who has the faster trigger finger with the machine gun 3.
Yeah. So they both are going for the machine gun 3 strats, but Thiago's running Geddon and Buster is more on Magnum. So we'll see which one's better for them.
Yeah, the difference between the B code and the F code setup.
I think that was the main thing. They both have the 3 erase man. I guess Buster isn't using all of his navi slots, so he isn't running. So Thiago's running the B code navis, Blastman, Protoman, which Buster isn't doing.
Yeah, Buster is deciding not to run the 7 navi chips. He has access. He has a lot of utility in this folder. Weird stuff like the coming road
Yeah,
and the wind.
yeah, trying
Stuff.
to go for his special chip to combo that into multiple hits, similar to sensor slide.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a nice synergy. Alright, I think that's it. I
Okay.
think we can proceed to.
Alright. So the next match, Thiago versus Buster. Let's go. Okay. So it looks like Thiago is starting with one of the race men, but it looks like he's not going for that. He's going for the few B code chips that he has.
Right off the bat, Via's Judge Man gets blocked by Buster's anti-dam. And Buster going into invid.
And this can be pretty big because both stops both the cross chips, which anti-damage doesn't do because they probably have TFC anti-damage.
The invid does run out before the end of turn, so Via does get to get his own damage back in on Buster.
It will be interesting because neither of them have the machine gun, the super armor, so they can easily interrupt each other's machine guns.
Ooh, the Erase Man SP connect. Oh no, it
man,
doesn't.
it misses. But then the wing is still going to move. Ooh, I'm not sure if... he missed. So Thiago might have been able to step away from the wing and keep his life aura. It looks like he
He
missed.
does narrowly avoid the slide combo there.
Yeah. Because the special chip from Erase has is relatively slow in starting, so you can see it, especially with Buster signal limit with the wind and the combo.
Interesting TFC chain there. Via managing to defend himself.
Ooh, the fanfare drops, the see Thiago. Okay, so he gets in with the Erase man. Ooh, this is the Erase man SP. The trading charges. Oh wow, I think they removed the barrier from Thiago because
Yeah, I believe so, off the coming road. So Buster is +1 area right now, so he does have the advantage when it comes to deciding when to trade using the charge shotgun. He's working with an HP deficit though. He brings it back to neutral area.
ooh,
Delta rings, not gonna connect.
Delta is very hard to hit with the permahold panels. It's almost your opponent would have to on purpose temper. Needs very weird around that hit. Okay, Thiago's still up with HP. Let's see how Buster is going to try to come back. Okay, if Thiago kept going on the going board, he would have locked himself in an area. But looks like he only avoided that. The raceman lands. Okay, 2 hits with the machine gun.
Wears off, so it's safe to step up.
Yeah. Buster goes to breaking the panels to try to limit Thiago's movement as much as possible. Okay, so it looks like Thiago has the Geddon, so I think he should take it or not. Okay, so he's going for the Geddon. Grab. If he can land all the hits from machine gun, then that could be game for Thiago.
Yeah, he definitely has to damage this turn.
Geddon, okay. So that's also an area, we'll see. Okay, no, so that's going to be game. Thiago finishing off with Geddon into machine gun. Is he going for the navis this time? Okay, interesting order. So he might be going for the ice with the element man into raceman SP to do 6 damage. Magnum avoids that with the Embers. Okay, TFC's win. See if he can remove the... Ooh, misses the raceman, so he doesn't have the confirmed element man anymore. Nice, he managed to land it anyway. See if he gets the ice. Okay, that does land. They're mashing into the raceman. Nice. That's 420 down.
Great combo from that is a lot. I think he was searching for the double hit on both the wind and Buster at the same time with the initial erase man. He did miss it, but still doing so much damage on that turn.
Okay.
Erase man EX connects.
So he probably... Ooh, he's going for the combo. Let's see if he does manage to land it. Ah, it's just 1 hit. So he already used his wind chip, so he wasn't able to gain multiple hits from that. The trading anti-damage. 2 hits. Let's see if he lands the blast man. Waiting until
Buster
the last
in
second.
a really tough spot here. He's locked onto that panel, doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, and there's big HP difference between them as well.
Yeah, more than 500, more than 600 HP actually. Looks like Thea does have a more defensive turn here, so at least Buster will be safe this turn, but this also means it's going to be way harder to close the HP gap.
Yeah. Okay, it's interesting that Thiago's not going for his charge shots. I guess he's trying to make sure he camps the area so Buster isn't able to avoid him.
Yeah, I think Thea is more concerned about maintaining the area control so that he can close the game out. He knows this is a more defensive turn for him, and that because he used so many defense chips, he was probably going to have more offensive options available to him next turn.
Ooh, missing the race man. And then missing the sport chip as well. Yeah, so Raceman EX hits on the 3rd targeted area as we mentioned before, so you can't just wait out most of the time. Okay, the Elements Man just throwing that away, doesn't have any use. He might have an area grab, wind wrap from the way he's using all of his chips. Or he probably wanted the panel repair so he can move more freely. Okay, Thiago using the wind into Geddon. Okay. So now Buster's out of the range from fire hit. And the Protoman can't hit, so Thiago doesn't really have much to do for the next turn. He's just gonna have to wait for it to expire. I guess it would be
an awkward situation.
Yeah. it's actually better for Buster to keep the object that Thiago has, because that will allow him to move and hit him with his chips. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, it is a cracked panel, so the panel's destroyed once the window's destroyed. Thiago's life aura finally getting knocked down. And you see Delta Ray Edge, we also have Proto Man Fire Hit 3, so Thea has two options. I think the Proto Man Fire Hit is the more reliable one, so he's opting to go with it.
Yeah, but he also has Geddon. So you see, okay, the air grab. Ooh, the Proto Man missed. Oh no!
Oh no!
The Sanctuary allowing Proto Man to hit and removing the anti-damage.
Sanctuary will keep Buster safe for this turn, but... Oh no, yeah, there's the Geddon coming into play. He does manage to get it out.
The Delta Ray goes on the anti-damage, so it doesn't do anything. And it's going to be confirmed damage on Buster. Ooh, see the fire hit.
Connect. This could be a combo, this could be the end of the...
Ooh,
oh
gave
no,
flashing.
Invis?
Oh wow, Buster dealing a lot of damage there very quickly. Ooh. To Magnum, that's going to interrupt? Ooh, that was a very close game. Buster could have gotten that game back. Unfortunate for him, where Thiago was placed. If Thiago was slightly in a different position, he would have been hit more by the machine gun, and it would have been game for Buster.
Yeah, you could see the burst damage potential was there for both of them. Buster returning so much damage within such a short period of time. You could see it, the HP swing back to almost even.
Yeah.
So well played to both players there.
Yeah, very well played.
Congratulations to Thea on his win.
Okay, so we're heading into the next match, which is going to be SoulXCross versus Buster again.
So the Spout Man versus Erase Man matchup.
So this
is the same folder from last cycle, isn't it? From or is there a slight modification?
I think, did he have one before? I'm not sure. It might be very similar.
At the very least, it's very similar, if not the same.
Yeah, and I think this might be the first time we see SoulXCross and going for... Oh no, we've already seen him play, I think. Or have we?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I mean, just commenting on the drawing anyway, because he did a very good job. He's competing with Uvu and going for the cutest drawing. So there's been an interesting thing to watch happen. I don't think, is there anything else you want to mention about Soul?
No, I think first match of the day, but yeah, the art is very cute. Yeah, and I've noticed the arms race going on between him and Ubu.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen for next cycle. That will be interesting to watch out for.
Yeah, I want to see who can draw the cuter Spout Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match should be pretty interesting. Buster's actually no, yeah, it was Thea who was running the Geddons. So I was about to say if Buster had Geddons, it would actually be a little bit easier for Soul to get the Summon Blacks out.
Okay.
But yeah, it should be an interesting match.
Alright, let's head right into it. Okay, so looks like they're starting with the partial hollow panels field.
So Soul starting with that grab banish. Looks like he's predicting an area grab start from Buster.
Yeah. And looking at Buster's build, he does have the 4 area grabs, so he's very likely to start with at least one of them. But we're not sure if he's actually going to use it or he's going to keep it in hand.
still a relatively safe bet because getting an initial area grab off has a lot of value when the field is like this. These holy panels on the
So
So Soul trying to predict Buster and
Yeah.
then use his own area grab to deny the holy panel.
yeah, that is a good point because Buster will try to camp forward for it, and with the charge shot, SoulXCross is able to crack the panels so he can deny his opponent the holy panels while keeping his own. Which is what we see here. Oh, gets it with the charge shot. Ah, gets it again. Although it's half damage.
So Soul was hoping that Buster would step up and eat the wind rack so that would actually be normal here, but manages to secure those holy panels.
Oh, nice. And
Oh,
stepping
steps right through the machine gun.
and getting the slash man, which will interrupt the machine gun. Ah, gets hit by one in the end.
A lot of these Erase Man charge shots are actually connecting. Ooh, Element Man Elec does do the double damage and break the holy panels.
So now
Soul steps up.
Soul is trapped in within the range of Buster's charge shot, so we might see it do even more action.
Ooh no, the Erase Man.
Missing the race man. That's unfortunate. It's not quite as much damage as Erase Man's machine gun, but it's still a lot of damage.
Ooh, these interrupts though.
Ooh, the grab banish. So regaining the area.
Because it's not fast gauge though, Soul does have the time to just simply break those holy panels in his charge.
Yeah, and that will also limit the movement that Buster can do, so it will limit Buster's movement, destroy his panels, and enable summon blacks that SoulXCross is running. So he might go, okay, so he's going for more defensive turn this time. The early grab from Buster into Sanctuary, okay. SoulXCross avoiding the charge shots while trying to break the panels as much as possible. Okay, so he's throwing away the anti-damage to use the Elements Man and Grass. Ooh, that miss. He probably wanted to go for Grass, even though that's not the worst one to hit.
Yeah,
it's
that was okay. It
Yeah.
does lock Buster to the back, so there's no more threat from the charge shot.
And it looks
Buster
like
also cannot put down wind, so he cannot get rid of the life aura right now.
yeah, and throwing the Aqua Dragon, both removing the holy panels and dealing 2x damage. That was good draw for Soul.
Ooh, if Buster doesn't have defense, this could be the end.
Okay, he does have the wind, which removed. Ooh, the miss on the Raceman EX. But now we know he's going with K code, so he probably has the other Raceman as well. Okay, is that going to protect him? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, the wind blocks the summon black.
But this one's going to connect with full damage. Okay, the game so far is very rough for Buster, who's much lower on HP and doesn't have as much freedom as he wants.
Yeah, it's very difficult for Buster to step up here and actually abuse the area advantage because both of them have to be within the same range when they're charged.
Yeah, ooh, that miss, that was unfortunate. Buster dealt a lot of damage by getting the 4 hits on the machine gun. But now he doesn't have any defense, so damaging chip could end the game. Let's see what Soul goes for. Okay, so he starts with the grab banish, regaining the area. Ah, the
Oh
invis.
no. So the grab banish will still go through here.
And pierce the
Soul
invis as
drops his
well.
own invis and is just charging bubbles.
Ooh.
Connects, and there goes that match. So it's very difficult for Buster to actually abuse the area advantage and get charge shots in. Both because the Erase Man charge shot has a very long windup and a decently long charge time.
Yeah.
So Soul can just retaliate with his own charge shots.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, this Erase Man is going to connect.
Ooh, and Soul barely stepped it to avoid the maximum hits from machine gun, and he does land the wind. Okay, it's with the Erase Man, which will pierce the invis. Those missed TFC from Buster. Let's see if it lands. Okay, so he's just waiting it out. And the panel they're starting is on ice, so that's pretty bad for... Ooh. That's dealing 2x damage on the first hit.
Freeze break combo once again. Not quite as strong as if had like an Erase Man SP or something. Still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Already we have Buster in a really rough situation here.
Yeah, and Soul...
Erase Man's charge shot just not doing any favors for him, whereas at least Soul's spout charge shots, they can crack panels, and just technically have more range and I think a faster charge.
Yeah. Soul getting in with Spoutman SP. Ooh. Panel break so he doesn't land his jump, and then Buster using panel return. And then Soul goes back again to try to break the panels while also dealing damage. Okay, Buster starting with the aerial grab. SoulXCross starting with the aerial grab. Into one. Is that going to be destroyed by the bubble? I think it might be. Yeah. Ooh. So that was only 2 hits instead of the 4 that he could have gotten.
I'm not sure if that was even 2 hits. That looked like 1 to me, but I could be wrong.
Ooh, okay. Soul missing all the machine gun charges, so Buster keeps his defense. Okay, TFCing the aerial grab, which will remove Buster's anti-damage. Then, is that going to be game? Ooh.
Buys Buster a little bit more time here.
We've seen in game 1 how quickly Buster can do damage. Ooh, the Delta Ray, but that misses the anti-damage, protecting Soul from that.
Oh, that would have been a huge swing.
Yeah.
That would have put Soul right into the danger zone.
Ooh, landing another charge shot. Buster's at 30 HP. I think one more charge shot and Buster loses, so we'll see if he can combo machine guns. That's probably the best way for him to go now.
But I think Buster has used possibly 2 machine guns already. Not
Okay, starting with anti-damage. Into invis. Soul is just waiting for the invis to run out. Life or okay, so he's using Elements Man to remove the anti-damage and has the wind rack ready. Ooh, the first one lands.
Buster survives that first hit because of the holy panels, but it'd be really hard to make a comeback from this situation.
Okay,
Oh.
Elements Man.
Double damage from Elec.
And will interrupt the hit as well. Ooh, he sees the Elec Dragon. He's going to be able to step forward as well to avoid that. With the pounds returning now. Nice. Into Erase Man SP. Ah, misses that. That could have been quite big. Dealing 240 damage. Ooh, and then ending it there.
You could see there that if he had landed the Judge Man and the Erase Man SP, Soul would have only had about 400 HP, so you can
Yeah.
see that HP difference coming into play. But definitely, if he had landed more machine gun hits, or if he had managed to get more damage and a little bit more chip damage from his charge shots,
Yeah.
then that could have been a very close match.
Yeah. Well played to both of them. Buster survived a lot longer than what Sol wanted and almost got a comeback. So that was
Yeah,
well
that
played.
got very dangerous for Soul right there.
Okay, so heading on to our last match for the day. It's going to be SoulXCross versus Symes. So this is going to be an interesting match. We've seen both of them play a few times now. Or SoulXCross we've just seen, and Symes we've seen play a few times. So we have an idea of how the plan they're going for, what they want.
Yeah, it is interesting. We didn't really get to see it in the last set. The Soul does have Cross Divide. So there is the potential for a huge swing in his favor, a huge upset, or just a massive burst to finish the match. But it could be very difficult to land that because of Symes having 2 anti-sword. It's also really up to Symes to dictate the conditions of the field. Because of the 2 Geddons here, he can secure his Cornado combo. Or Sun Moon as well. So I think it's going to be up to Soul to just manage to endure the combos and find an opening to retaliate with Slashman SP or Cross Divide and get the double damage to knock Symes down low enough that he can finish.
Yeah, and interestingly, one thing that I didn't consider when I first look at the matchup is that Spoutman's charge shots, if he breaks panels with them and then Symes uses Geddon, it doesn't refresh the time for the panel to repair. So if that panel's almost getting repaired, then SoulXCross can use that to have some freedom in movement.
Oh yes, that is true. That is a very difficult situation for Soul to make happen.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to predict that, but if he intentionally breaks those panels, then he does leave himself with movement up. But then again, that also depends on Symes not quickly putting the Cornado combo out after the Geddon. Because there's only even if Soul were to break his own panels like that, he would have a very small. There'd still be a large window, I would say, for Symes to take advantage of the Geddon.
Yeah, and because the panel underneath Soul would be cracked as well, so if he just steps once, that could be his only chance. So Symes can try to bait the movement and then go in for the combo as well.
Also interesting is the Summon Blacks from Soul. They will be doing double damage here. And I don't believe, Symes does not have Sanctuary, so we're not gonna have to worry about the damage being returned to neutral.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well, it should be interesting.
Alright, let's head on into our last match. One second. Okay. So looking at Soul's hand, we see he already has the Slashman SP, the bubble, machine gun. Does have a few good chips to start with. We'll see what he decides to go for. So he might be starting with the Slashman, waiting for Symes to use his Geddon, and then TFCing that to confirm his hit, because Symes really wouldn't want to TFC out of Geddon, because that's one of the ways he can win. Okay, anti-damage, so goes for that. Okay, and then the life aura.
So Soul still gets the value from that Slashman SP.
And he's charging the bubble, gets the hit, but he's paralyzed as well. Doesn't have time to land in the fan. Okay, so again we see Soul here taking the grab banish first because he's expecting the area grab from Symes.
Yeah, Symes getting +1 area would be good for him because then he can guarantee that the Soul will be in range of the Tornado combo.
Okay, but doesn't
Two
look like
Navas being dropped.
no area grab so far. Soul just waiting it out. Ooh, the blast man 2x damage. Looks like they both were waiting out to use their own chips.
Yeah, since their invis came out at the same time, they wore off at the same time, but Soul got the worst end of that exchange, didn't manage to get the machine gun out and remove that trap. Whereas Symes got that Blast Man SP on grass.
Yeah.
So here's the +1 area from Symes. The machine gun connects, does remove the trap, but roll 3 gets sent back by Symes. Widens the HP difference between the two.
So just trying to play around the charge chest. Ooh, the get in.
So there's the setup, there's the corn, but we'll see if there's a window here for
Ooh,
Soul to... Oh, this is very risky.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Too
not.
early. That was unfortunate. And now Symes can just wait out the invis and then use the tornado. He doesn't have any pressure to use chips. Ooh, he does miss with the first one. They're both stuck in place. Soul is paralyzed and Symes stuck in animation. We'll see if Symes has another tornado to follow that up with. Okay, charging, getting the Aqua Dragon to the grab banish, piercing the invis, and being +1 area. Ooh, Riceman with. See if Soul. Ooh, that was anti-sword.
Yeah, and now that he knows it's anti-sword, he has freedom to do pretty much whatever he wants.
Ooh, the cross divide TFC.
So
Ouch.
Symes cross divide does land. Looks like there's gonna be a freeze break combo here.
Yeah.
Also removing the anti-sword.
I think that's about the same damage being exchanged between them.
Yeah, roughly the same. So they're both very close in HP right now. Soul is sitting on this anti-damage, hoping to stop any end of turn time freeze counters that Symes is going to throw at him, but nothing comes out.
Oh,
So Soul does have these summoned blacks. Even one of them would kill Symes at this moment. So that makes me wonder, maybe he should have been using his charge shot to break panels before that turn. But I guess he was too focused on just the potential time freeze counter.
yeah.
I mean, to save himself from anti-damage. But if he managed to break some panels, he would be in a better situation here.
Ooh, grab banish piercing the anti-damage. Okay, Symes decides not to trade. Another area grab. Now SoulXCross trying to break. Okay, first one hits. That hits on anti-damage. Ooh, it was anti-sword. Is that okay?
Oh, and it connects. That's
The second one
match.
connects. That's game one. That was a very close game.
Yeah, well played the Soul right there. That was a very intense match.
Yeah. If he was very slightly late in using the anti-damage, he would have lost that game. Okay, starting with the area grab this time. Invis, Soul holding onto his, try to use it. Okay, meteors. He still doesn't want a TFC, which I think that was the correct play.
Yeah, I mean it's 120 damage from meteors because of the area.
And he knows the opponent's R code. Ooh, those.
Oh, so he was in the process of using that invis. Looks like he might lose it because of
Yeah.
bubble 3. This bubble is about to come out, so and Symes knows that. We'll see if Symes can manage to avoid it with anything.
I think the bubble is faster than Symes stepping down to avoid it, but I guess we'll see what happens.
I think there is potential for a time freeze counter if Symes can mash fast enough, but I don't think Symes can side.
Okay, going for the race man. Into the drip
Going
shower.
for the drip shower only does one hit because
It
there's
hits
no white castle or
Yeah.
ice panels.
And then he has the spout as well, holding on that, waiting for Sam's invis to run out. Ooh. Disarrangement might stop. Yeah. So Sol is deciding if he wants to keep the spout man. Looks like he does.
I mean, it is a decent amount of damage to throw away, but this could be a very rough situation for Soul. The Tornado combo probably coming out.
Using the anti-damage, so that's going to be activated by the charge shots. Into Tornado, yeah, ooh. There's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so the problem is that the anti-damage it's kind of hard to figure out exactly how you want to use it in that situation. Because I don't think there's a window between the Tornado combo, so Symes can't just secure the corn shot directly into Tornado.
Okay, so Sol used it just in time, but it was stopped by the anti-sword. And again, Sol using the anti-damage to protect him from 2 of the hits. Ooh, the Proto Man. Sol is down to just 30 HP. Almost anything can delete Sol right now.
So you're seeing a big problem for Soul right now is that he's got too many colds in his hand. He's only able to pick 3 chips this turn, opts to pick 2 because I don't think he thinks the wind rack would be useful.
Yeah. And the charge shot finished that game. Okay, going to game 3. That's the last game.
Yeah, it's very difficult for Soul to cycle his folder. He opted last game to hold on to the Spoutman SP, and I think that hurt him a lot. I do think between the Slashman SP and the Summon Blacks and the Cross Divide, he has enough damage to easily kill Symes. I think the problem is just whether or not he can reach those chips.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, using the life aura at the last second. Well played.
Yeah, that's great value from the life aura because it's otherwise not worth very much in this matchup.
Yeah.
Tengu can remove it at will, so using it to protect his anti-damage and to stop 120 damage from the Erase Man, it's actually very good value.
Yeah. And if Symes didn't use his Erase Man at the end, then Sol wouldn't have time to just use the life aura because he was stuck in charge shot animation. Which is almost exactly the same thing as drawing. Oh, I ran out. Oh, is that going to work? Oh wow, it does. Nice.
Oh!
Oh wow, that was interesting. Then trading the anti-damage. But still getting hit by the Tornado.
Yeah, Symes still getting the Tornado combo off. I'm wondering if it would have been better there for Soul to not use the Spoutman SP and just wait for Symes to pop his anti-damage instead. it might have bought him a little bit more time.
Ooh, Soul getting hits with the machine gun and now getting hit by the Blastman SP, which interrupts his charge. Okay, does get the 2x charge. So that's about trading damage again. So the 6 difference in their HP. It's a very close game.
Yeah, and both of them have defense now, anti-damage for Soul and invis for Symes.
Okay, let's see what they go for. Okay, the Elements Man SP removing the life aura. Anti-damage invis. Looks like they're both keeping their defense.
That's pretty funny actually. Neither of them managed to do any damage this turn, but they also ended the turn the same way they ended last time. Symes dropping invis and Soul dropping anti-damage. I'm wondering if this turn might have been the turning point for Soul though, because he did not manage to time freeze counter and use the Erase Man to damage Symes before the life aura came up. So I'm wondering if that damage difference might have a trickle down effect.
So I'm starting with an area grab into meteors, but that's going with the anti-damage. And Symes going for the get in. Ooh, Solo's just stepping back and he's... Oh!
Man will actually connect. Because Symes
wow.
stepped back, that made him vulnerable to it. There was no other spot on the field that he could have been hit by that.
Yeah, that was very close.
So that was really well played by Soul. The HP difference here is about 600. Symes hasn't managed to do any damage, but would a corn combo come out? Even if it does, it won't connect right now.
Yeah, thanks to the area grab that Soul has. And he still has the invis as well, so he's using that. Okay, so he did have the at least 2 corns. Going for fire. Symes down to 244 HP. The gap keeps widening between them.
The issue here now is that Soul has a lot of different potential ways to finish Symes off. He's just going to try to use his ground man SP. Does get blocked by an anti-damage, I believe?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if that was anti-sword, that would have been the game. But it is an anti-damage. Symes buys himself another turn. Ooh, the roll. That
gives a bit of recovery, so closing the gap between them.
But Soul does still have 2 options here to finish Symes off. Opts to go for the more reliable one, the Summon Black 3. I don't think we've seen Symes anti-swords yet though, so I think could still be a comeback for Symes.
Yeah, I think we've seen one of the anti-swords, but he's playing 2.
Yeah, still has 1.
Okay, let's see if that's it. Oh yeah, it was.
Soul knew to step down there just in case, even though he wasn't in.
Yeah.
So he had predicted that would be the anti-sword.
Or just was cautious enough to try to avoid it. And now Symes ending with an anti-damage, so Soul needs to remove that first before trying to get in with the Summon Black that he has. Oh wow, okay. So he's just trading the Summon Black for anti-damage. That's interesting. Oh! That was the second anti-sword. And then the cross divide hitting for maximum damage. Oh wow, that game the turns switch so fast. And now
Oh,
Soul,
if that connect.
just one charge shot and Soul's lost. I think the charge shot does 70 damage exactly, so...
I believe it's 70 or 80.
Okay, so Soul going for the cross divide to try to get the win. If any part of the cross divide hits, then he can win. Symes doesn't TFC. Goes for it. The Protoman, ooh!
Oh.
That's going to be game. Well played to both sides. That was a very close game.
Yeah, that was very, very close.
And it was, yeah, I'm lost for words for how close that game was. Any extra hits could have changed it, and Sol could have won that game.
Yeah, that was definitely very close. I think what made a difference is just the tempo from, or rather lack of tempo from Seoul. Seoul was really choosing to try to get the economy, try to get value out of his chips, and not throwing them away even when he had plenty of damage left. But then
Yeah.
at the very end, he started, I think, undervaluing chips like his last summon Black 3.
Yeah.
That would have closed the game out if he managed to take off the anti-damage first. But I think he thought, he still has the cross divide up his
Yeah.
sleeves. But you can't use them on the same turn together, so it's very hard to confirm that you can knock off the defense and then use the cross divide immediately afterwards. There's no way. They're in different codes. So well played to both players. That was a very close set.
Yeah. Okay, and that was our final match for the day. So just to finish things off, I have a few things to say. First, going to start with thanking everyone for playing, but also big thanks to Salad for organizing the tournament and making the stream layout, preparing everything before the stream, and to the casters, Sol, to Eurasia and neryth, and unfortunately SoulXCross was supposed to cast but he couldn't. And also, before anyone leaves, there is an announcement that Symes is going to make now, which is about the next Din City monthly tournament. So it's going to be on the 18th of April at 1 PM EST, and he's going to be posting the form that he wants to be filled about the format that's going to be played. And so for that one, you choose the top two choices, the top two formats that you want to be seen, and then the one with the highest selections is the winner. Also, before ending, I want to do a shout out to Buster and Symes for playing all of their matches this tournament, which is really impressive given the number of people that joined. So well done to them, and thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.